Well, hello, everybody. Happy Friday. And of course, happy Sawhein. Mhm. Before I jump into this, of course, shout out to my supporters. And listen, I'm just going to be able to come on when I be able to come on, honey. There's no shade with that, honey. My true supporters know exactly what the tea is. And like I said before, I'm not here for the YouTube views, the YouTube likes, or the YouTube checks. So, bitch, if that means I get more views when I'm on in the daytime versus nighttime, who cares, bitch? If people send over money, they pay for work, and I'm busy in the daytime, then bitch, I'm coming on at a motherfucking night. Okay. So anyway, like I said, shout out to my supporters and viewers. Come on in here. Come on, Jay. How you doing? Yes, happy Samhain, honey. Yeah, so you know I spelled Samhain the way that it's pronounced, right? Come on in here. Happy Samhain. Anyway, so of course, shout out to my supporters, contributors, uh, uh, sponsors, gifters, whatever, whoever. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate y'all. And of course, words I feel like do not thank y'all enough. So of course, I'm always giving your spirits and entities the energy that it needs. So of course, I'm on here very lightly. I had a very long day. I drove about 4 hours today. And I got my beauty immunity shot, honey. So this arm is like so sore. It's so fucking sore right now. I got laser. So honey, I'm itching and shit. I have hydrocortisone on the spaces. So anyway, so check out the blog spot, two spirit mystic blogspot.com, and currently up until the 31st, as mentioned in the other video, we are offering 50% off casework. As you know, we have new price on casework, so there's no more 120. There's no more, this amount will be worked for these amount of days based on what you're needing. All work is worked from 7 days to 21 days. I will even, go on the blog spot between now and in the morning and delete off the other parts of the casework. So yeah, and of course, going into Anyway, I'll come back on here when all that is up. Of course, we'll be coming back on here very soon. Talk about a whole bunch of stuff and something I want to be doing anyway for Halloween. So yeah, that's it with that. For of course, those who signed up for the classes, Power 5, Bible Magic, we knocked out those two classes. We knocked out those two classes. So we do have Durga and Kalima. I'll be presenting Durga and Kalima Sunday going into Monday. I'm hoping that you guys are available for the live. If you're not, then of course you'll begin the recording. And I think most of you pay for the recording anyway. I got to double check. I believe most of you did. So I'll be sending it out either way, Sunday or Monday. Of course, I'm going to be adding my little finishing touches to it and try to figure out how to move. Like Google Slides done did a whole bunch of shit. Like they used to have it where you could pick your little templates and shit. And look, here we go. This part itching right here, honey. But it's at me, good girl. Any girl out there who be getting laser, girl, y'all know like this hair right here and the hair right here, like not the hair up here, but the hair around your lip, like this little upper lip part is hard to kill. And right here at your fucking base of your chin. And I got like a booty chin here too, honey. And it's not in the bone, it's in the skin. But anyway, so honey, they got that good, girl. She got that good, honey. Her name was Selena, girl. She got it good. I said, Mama, turn that up. She's like, are you okay? Uh-huh. It don't hurt me, Mama. Go ahead. Anyway, so like I said, Durga and Kalima, I'm doing my finisher touch on that. Google used to let us do cute little slides and shit. If you've signed up for the other classes like Angelic Magic and Defensive Magic that's already pre-recorded, you'll see the little slides and stuff. So like I said, they don't offer that no more. So I like I said, I'm going to think of how I could present it from the phone because of course I make it on the phone and then I do it on camera. So I got to figure all that out. And yeah, so like I said, Sunday or Monday. Now, what else? I think that's it. Like I said, casework 50% off up until the 31st. I'm not going to tell you what time because, of course, we're not going to encourage any procrastination spirit. Now, I do want to say this because, of course, y'all know me. I speak what's on my motherfucking mind. Y'all know whatever comes to me, I feel like I have to relieve it, right? I have to release it, relieve it, let it go. I have to let it go. And so my way of letting things go is talking it out. I'm a good communicator, as you know. Some people don't like that. Who gives a fuck? So you need to leave her alone. Hey, not you, mama. I'm talking to him. Leave her alone. Anyway, so let me tell you guys something. So the Bible magic class, okay? And I hope these people feel guilty too. Not saying I hope they do, but I just want them to know that's why we're not doing this somewhere. This is why I said moving forward after, because the 31st is like my second birthday, and then the 21st of December is my New Year's. Y'all already know how we get down, okay? So moving forward, okay, we will no longer be encouraging the spirit of procrastination because that is a spirit that I wrestled with in the past, and it created obstacles, it created illusions, disconnections, and in the process, you once all these obstacles are in front of you, you feel stuck, you feel trapped, and so now that energy lingers and it stacks on top, and it just stops a whole bunch of stuff. But I honestly only offered the Bible Magic class as a revamp because there's two people that actually hit me up, we'll say in the past 4 months. And they were interested in taking the Bible Magic class. I should have thought about this and was like, they're not really serious because the Bible Magic class is already pre-recorded. And then I said we're going to revamp it. And of course, they were serious about taking even the original recorded class. They would have said, let me sign up. Okay. And so, like I said, they did not do that. But either way, Spirit's like, offer that Bible Magic class. And I'm like, but I already have that Bible Magic class and people already signed up for it. That's one of my most popular classes. So I'm like, they already signed up for it. But anyway, we re-offered it. And of course, everybody signed up for that class except for the two people that messaged me about it. And I was just like, girl. I was like, mama. So do people reach out to you because they want your energy? Because that's what I be thinking, honestly, is that people, once again, while we don't offer free consultations, we don't offer, let me just sit up on the phone and gossip with you, because people like to take your energy. There's an experience that we had, I won't say no names, 2 or 3 years ago, we used to get on Skype, and, I would just, give my people, my way of giving back to people. And then so we had a whole bunch of stupid shit happen. We had a drag queen, coming on trying to tell trans women how to transition. Okay, mom over here giving out some fake ass Vietnamese herbs and shit. Talk about she take real hormones, and I'm just like, no, mama, spironolactone and estradiol and estrafem and estrace is real fucking estrogen and real fucking testosterone blocker. Aldactone, all that good stuff, mama. You're not taking that, you're not taking real hormones. But mama sat up here and tried that. And then mama acted like she was talking to an audience and shit, girl. Like, they want to say this mistake that you're ashamed of being trans. And it's like, I don't have to say I'm trans every 2 fucking minutes. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. So that has nothing to do with me not being proud of who I am. When it comes down to me getting to know people, me entertaining people, oh, mama, you gonna know. But to just come on and say, hi, how you doing? Yeah, Mia, and I'm trans. Like, girl. Or you hit me up and just like I'm transgender. Are you okay? Let's move forward. Because like I said, if I'm going to have to say that when I connect with people, then women should also disclose how many abortions they had, how many penises they've had inside them unprotectedly. And the same thing with men. I think everybody should disclose it, but we're talking about female to female because I identify as female. So when I meet a man, that's the role I'm coming into. So it's like, yeah, if I have to disclose to them what my past is and all this other good shit, then bitch, you should also have to disclose that. Okay. And also the most trifling shit you've done to the man you've dated. Because those are things that we don't really want to talk about. But when it comes to other people, bitch, you should be telling these men and you trick these men and all for the good shit. Well, honey, like I said, girl, outside of that, there's no other secrets. Okay. So anyhow, So just that foolery happened. Then we gave it another try, and then someone was getting on there and they wouldn't turn on their camera and shit, girl, trying to be like DL and shit. And I'm just like, that's so funny, because one of my people that I was dealing with, okay, I don't like to use the word celebrity, but high profile individual I was dealing with, a male, when we were on Uvu, this man gladly got on Uvu and showed his face. And of course, only one person out of that whole group said, "How do you know him? How did you meet him, girl? Like, was that, girl? How was that possible? Are you related to him? Are you, what's going on?" Only one person said that. So it's like, mama, you're a nobody, girl, and you're like, "Oh, I don't like to show my face on camera." Bitch, hang up the call then. Hang up the motherfucking Skype. Bitch, we can do without you. But what mama was doing was, mama was over there doing working, because she didn't know that one of the girls on there was also a spiritualist, and she's a seer. So that means, bitch, she could see shit. She taps in instantly. Girl, there's no preparation. Like, that's what she does. So she was like, mama was over there doing rituals, pulling energy. That's why mama was dozing off, because she kept trying to pull energy. And I see you were shutting her down. And even going into when this thing got on there and I was giggling and shit, reflecting that energy back to her. So that's why it couldn't bite me. She was trying to latch on. Girl, let's connect. And the shit got her right back together. Girl, mama said she Janet Jackson and shit overlooked like Freddie Jackson. Anywho, so I'm just like, girl. So that's why we stopped doing that. But like I said, I'm going to really stop doing that, long story short, and only give enough. Okay, only give enough. And like I said, if you're serious about what it is that you're trying to do, then you're going to jump on it. There's no indecisiveness. There's no questioning it. If you have to question it, then you probably shouldn't do it. That's just what I believe in. You probably shouldn't, if you have to really, really sit back and say, So like I said, we'll not be interested in those spirits, some of those energies before. Do not hit me up and ask about anything if you're not ready for it. Like I said, if you're not ready for a casework, you're not ready for classes, please don't send me no emails about, are you going to be offering a class on Jinami Su and Minami 2? You got the money? Because that's how I'm going to start responding to. Yes, it's going to be $80. You send that over to there tomorrow. Girl, they be working, they be trying to work our nerves, honey. Anyway, 28spirit8mystic@gmail.com is where you can email me about questions about the services that are up there. Of course, also how to send over the payment, all the little good stuff. Like I said, definitely send an email. I have more stuff on the blog spot, like I said, between now and Monday. And of course, I will keep you updated on all the good stuff. Also, if you're a student currently, like I said, definitely check that blog spot frequently, because there'll be updates on it. So just in case, hey, you didn't get back to me about that class, it will all be on that blog. So like I said, we got 2 more classes. And of course, we'll be doing Durga and Kalima Sunday or Monday. And then we'll be getting into Lilith, the powerful life taker. We'll call her that, the life taker, honey. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yes, honey. Yeah, okay, yes, come on there, Jay. Yes, honey. Yeah, yes, I love the pronunciation. You like the honey, huh? Sawhein? Yes, honey, we love that, honey. Oh my God, miss, I got the COVID vaccine. Oh, too bad. Oh, listen, I want to clarify this. I'm not anti-vax. What I am is the information that's being put out here about how it is important to do it, and the division that it is creating, right? And also the hypocrisy that is coming out. And it kind of reminds me about going over, when Uncle Don and the neighbor Joe were going at it. I'm not a fan of Donald Trump. I'm not a fan of what he stood for and how he spoke about things. I don't think he cares for trans people. I don't think he cares for the oppressed person. I don't think he understands the struggles that people that are being classified as second-class citizens, what they have to go through, right? And it's not just about being Black. It's about everything, right? Immigrants, it's about being hearing impaired. It's about being deaf. It's about being anything that is not normal, right? And so knowing that outside of that, right, because that's not a struggle for me, right? Going into magic, I know that I'm a spiritualist. I know what I'm capable of doing. So people placing things on because I'm brown or because I'm trans, that's not going to stop me from getting where I need to get to, because I know how to work the elements. I know how to work the energies. What Donald Trump was doing was he was trying to excel us to the next level. He was trying to bring us into a state of entrepreneurship. He was trying to bring us into in a space of everybody successful, so nobody has to say, "Can I borrow an A? Can I borrow $10? Can I borrow $50? I need to feed my kids." That's what he was doing. He was trying to get us out of the hole that we were in due to the previous multiple, right? On multiple occasions, the George W. Bushes, the Barack Obamas. We're going to talk about that. He was pulling us out of those holes. But because everybody was against that, the powers that be, then they brainwashed y'all and thinking, oh my God, he's not for us and he gonna bring this country straight to fucking hell. La 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 la. And it's like, but that's what Joe Biden's doing. So in the midst of all of this, now we're taking 100 steps back, as I mentioned before. Now businesses are hurting. Now businesses are going to be hurting because they're trying to make sure you have to have this or you can't come in. And people are going to say, fuck that. Then that's, we're not going to support you. Because everybody who is supporting that right now, they don't got money to last forever. I mean, let's just talk about it right now. They don't got money that's forever. So, bitch, there's going to come a time where those who choose not to get vaccinated, it's going to say, bitch, fuck that. We ain't going. So you're going to lose money there. We have a shortage around shit all across the world because they're saying that the truckers need to be this, the nurses need to be that. So at the end of the day, we're hurting since he came in. At the end of the day, we're hurting behind this whole whatever the hell this is going on. And like I said before, there should be different rules implemented, in my opinion. If you tested positive for CR19, you should have to get the vaccination. If you've never tested positive for it or you never had any symptoms of it, you shouldn't have to test. You should have to get that. We should all still be washing our hands. We should all still be keeping our distances. I was never that type of girl where you all up on me anyway. Before this shit and after this shit, bitch, give me my fucking space. If I can't stretch my arms out, bitch, you're too fucking close. I don't want you smelling me, smelling my ass, smelling my fucking armpit, bitch. You're too close. Bitch, I got hair in my mouth and shit. I'm like, ooh, what is this? And it's a fucking long ass fucking brunette hair. Bitch, I wear blonde fucking wigs, bitch. What the fuck is a brunette hair fucking being in my motherfucking mouth? Because, bitch, you too fucking close. I need you to back up. Back up, girl. And then, ooh, you're spitting. If you were 6 feet apart, you wouldn't have to worry about getting spit on you, bitch. So, like I said, we should be all up on each other like that anyway. And then even going into the mask, they still said the vaccine does not prevent you from getting it. It does not stop you from spreading it. It just lowers your chance of having it and dying from it. Well, that's like with anybody. Bitch, we have billions of people on this planet. This shit went from Africa to Italy to China, all this good shit. And still out of the whole population, less than 10% of people actually died from it. So it's like, for me, it's like, yeah, mom, it's not all as serious as people are saying it. And even those who are actually passing away from it, some people don't give a fuck. I have a cousin who died from COVID, and I told you this before. He didn't give a fuck. He was out of shape. He was unhealthy. Even when he felt like he was getting the symptoms, I'm gonna take my fat ass over here and get me a burrito and get some gravy on it and get some this and that. Like, oh, you playing? And I'm not about to wear this mask. If it's my time, it's my time. What, Baba? You died 7 days later. 7 days later. So like I said, if we all kept our hands clean, if we all kept our distances, if we all still masked up, and if you don't want to mask up, bitch, stay your ass at home. Because that's what y'all say now with people who don't want to get the vaccine. If you don't want them to discriminate, don't come outside. We said that to y'all who didn't want to wear a mask. Keep your ass at home. You don't got to come out. Y'all don't got money like that anyway. Y'all losing y'all jobs. Financial issues are coming up. Like, what are y'all out doing anyway? What are y'all spending? Is it the EDD fraud? Is it the PPP fraud? Like, what are y'all spending like that anyway? Even before the pandemic, like, people were not out here shopping like this and wanting to interact with people. Like, you're under fucking mind control. And that's where my issue is at. Like I said, I'm not anti-vax because, bitch, that's your choice. Okay? 80% of people I know are vaccinated. That's your choice. It's your body, right? Just like we're going into ABOs. Girl, it's your body. You have a choice to have those babies sucked out of you and mutilate your uterus, okay? And then holler Black Lives Matter still. We out here getting your uterus stabbed and mutilated and killing your black child. You could do that, girl. That's your body. That's not my uterus. I'm not mutilating my insides, girl. I'm not committing no type of sin. I'm not murdering nobody or nothing. So that's not my concern. That's your choice. So why can't we have the same respect for people who choose not to have anything put in their body who don't know what the fuck it is? We don't know what the fuck is being put inside of us. So if you decide to do that, let you do that. But the whole thing about it has to be done and you have to do it. And anybody who's not getting it is stupid because this shit is real. We're not saying it's not real. AIDS is real too. Motherfuckers still having unprotected sex. HIV and AIDS have been real since motherfucking the 70s. And people are still out here fucking and sucking in the bathrooms and the clubs. They meet with people off of chat lines, off of Grindr. Girl, they still doing it. So bitches like, practice what you preach. I have safe sex. So you see where I'm going with this? I don't plan on getting the vaccine, but I also practice safe sex. I don't go around kissing people. Like, I'm that girl. But the whole thing about I'm pro-vax, but I'm out here taking raw dick from strangers because they on PrEP. Like, mama, are you smart? Are you smart? Okay, and it sounds the same, but it's not. Are you smart? Are you smart? Okay, bitch, because you could be smart in the brain, you can be smart in the motherfucking mouth. So it's not like you're very smart in the mouth. So like I said, it's everybody's choice. Just don't push it onto us who choose not to do it. Okay? I've been dealing with the general public before this whole thing happened. I've been dealing with the general public after this have happened. Okay? Going into me, I take precaution. I keep my distances. Once again, I'm not mean up with people. I like I said, I wasn't that girl anyway. But like I said, if it was good for the goose, it's good for the gander. If people who wants to get it, let them do it. Let them do it. And if 80% of the population got their vaccine, then we should really see this shit die off. And if people still have their mask on, because bitch, you wouldn't be able to get it like that. If you did get it, bitch, you would stop. You won't be able to spread it to other people. It will die off. So either there's a lie going on with the shots or there's a lie going on with what the shit is. Okay? And we're going to keep it there. So for me, I do know that stress causes a whole bunch of stuff. And stress is very deadly. And so, like I said, for me, is it CR19 that's taking people out, or is it stress that's attached to what the shit is doing? Even going into those shortage shit and Walmart shelves are empty and you can't go get a pizza because they say they have no pizza boxes. And you can't go get a cup of fucking tea or soda because they say they don't have no fucking large cups and shit. Like, what's really going on here? It's the fool. And as I said before, when the wrath of the Most High hit this planet, bitch, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. And I mean that, bye-bye, when it hits. And we know this right here, like I said before, bitch, millions will die. And that's okay. Because, bitch, we're all here temporarily anyway. But that's not going to make me say, oh, my God, let me do it. Because, bitch, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. Talking about, like I said, I keep my day. Ain't nobody coming in and out my house. Going and telling you the PrEP thing. I think the vaccines to me is a enabler like PrEP. I think people take PrEP and they feel like, well, I'm on PrEP now, so I don't have to worry about getting any STDs or STIs. But little do they know, you can still get it. It just lowers your chances of getting it. So it does not cure and it does not stop. It just lowers your chances. So it's like, mama, same thing with vaccines. Oh, I got my vaccine, so I don't have to have my mask on. Well, you can keep your distance from me, hon, because I'm still wearing my mask. Okay, so you can go ahead and keep your distance, honey. Thank you so much for respecting my space. Like I said, the store, the lady I was in there shopping at Sprouts, and the lady was like, "Girl, all up on me." She didn't say excuse. She just looking for, like, excuse me, and she's like, "Huh? Yeah, excuse me, you're a little too close to me." Oh, well, I mean, I don't give a fuck what you are. Honey, you're a little too close to me. I'm smelling something and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's him, but I just got a whiff of something. It smells like sauerkraut and onions, honey. So I don't know if that's coming for you or from him. But honey, listen, I could step back, you can get your shit and it's like she was doing it on purpose too. And then I remember one time I went to a place too, the man was, this was just like a month ago. And I said, honey, let me step outside because, bitch, if that cop hit me, bitch, I'm going to fucking jail today. And he's like, oh, who is she talking to? I'm talking about your ass, bitch. I'm talking about your ass. I don't give a fuck if you got the vaccine or not, bitch. I don't know the fuck your fucking mouth been. Bitch, your teeth look fucked up. Bitch, you got some type of dot right here. I don't know what the fuck that is. The vaccine ain't stop you from spreading herpes, bitch. Keep your fucking distance. And you coughing, bitch, let me step out. And if he's in here too long, sir, I will go ahead and cancel my order. I'm not that hungry. Brother up here coughing up a lung, and y'all just like, it's okay. He can stay in here and cough. That's fine. I'll cancel the order if he's still in here when I come back. Girl, he was gone. He was gone. 3 minutes, he was gone. They told me 10, he was gone in 3. I said, bitch. But it's like he was doing it on purpose. Like, bitch, really? We're in this big ass restaurant, and there's hella room over there, and you make sure you walk straight past me and do all that damn coughing. Girl. Teach his own. My mom is also vaccinated. Relatives, like I said, brothers, sister-in-law, their kids are vaccinated, honey. Like I said, it's their choice. You know, it's everybody's choice. You know, it is what it is, honey. It ain't my business, but don't push it on me. Okay, just because you vaccinated don't mean you're going to be up in my motherfucking house. Just because you vaccinated and mean that we're going to be sitting here and kissing and hugging and, oh, come on over here, you're vaccinated. And don't you worry about it. Girl, hell no. Hell no. I simply got it because they wouldn't let me form at my NOC right there. See how they blackmail you? I feel perfectly fine after. Really need to learn my blood type. I think my body can handle never ever had COVID. There you go. There you go. Yes, that makes more sense to make the ones who had to take it. Yes, yes. Elijah and Co. Hey, love and light. Not sure what's happening, but I can feel some intense frequencies. Elijah, you always feel some intense frequencies, honey. Elijah is too funny. Elijah said, I don't know what happened. Oh, oh. Listen, that's what I said. Honestly, Jay, that's what I said. I'm not holding that against people. You have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you have to do. I do think it's important to always detox your body and give your body nourishment and get a lot of sleep and drink water. So your body could fight off even what possibly the vaccine is doing to it. I think that same thing with people who didn't get the vaccine, who end up getting CR19 and ended up passing. I think that when they got the symptoms of it, that they could have done things to prevent it. That's just my opinion about that. Going into even people who are getting the vaccine and say, oh yeah, I was down for 3 days and I was sicker than a dog for the first 7 days. And it's just like, honey, the last time I had a flu shot, I was 13 years old. And I only got a flu shot because I had to get a flu shot. 13 years old, and I never had the flu. The stomach food poisoning, that's totally different. We're talking about bird flu, swine flu, pigeon flu, bat flu. Like, let's talk about it. So it's like, mama, your body can fight off anything. Our ancestors came from the fucking wild. Okay, they didn't have doctors sitting there say, hey, something is going on. We need to, like, girl. Everything recycles itself. Nothing is new under the sun. Nothing is new under the sun. Nothing is new under the sun. I want to keep reiterating that. Nothing is new under the sun. The second dose, the second round, the third time, the mutated version, the variant, but it's still the same thing. It's just different structure. So your body is able to fight off all of that. Unless, of course, they're experimenting and swabbing and sliving, and they're taking shit and they're mixing shit up to where certain vaccines work for certain blood types. Now we're talking about something different. But like I said, your body can fight off anything. Every single day you're exposed to germs. Every single day you're exposed to mites and shit. And you're breathing in, you're sucking in. Even when you wash your hands, there's still bacteria in your hands. So it's like we're able to fight that off. This is why it's so important to eat right, exercise, and sleep. But once again, people use it as a crutch because they don't want to do that. They don't want to eat right. Everybody's still eating out at McDonald's. Everybody's still eating out at Wendy's, knowing that, bitch, the ERs are packed as fuck. There's no beds in the hospital. So if your spleen bust, if your appendix bust, you have a sugar attack. Let's talk about it. You get a sugar attack because you have diabetes. Bitch, you are going to be passing the fuck out. And, bitch, you're going to be dying, bitch, because they're not going to see you. So let's just keep it all the way real here. We should be eating, we should be meditating, we should be exercising. But once again, there's energy being sent to this planet or this plane, and people are missing the frequency because they're focused on the wrong things. We're not focused on raising our frequencies, raising our consciousness, raising our powers, and nourishing our inner child, right? We're currently in the state of it's okay to let your inner child run wild. It's okay to let your inner child not be healed right now. It's okay. It's okay for you to run amok and act stupid. And children, if your parents disciplined you, they never loved you. Don't feel bad. When people called you a bad kid, you were never bad. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, I come from the hood. I know family members from the hood. And the ones who were bad as fuck are dead right now. And they had a lot of parents fucking loving attention. You know why? Because they followed their parents' footsteps. And then we were the ones that were being disciplined. And everybody was like, oh my God, they're getting whooped. They're getting whooped. Oh my God, I can't go over there because they're getting their ass whooped. And these are the same kids, I swear to y'all, that are stealing from their mama and daddy, that are in and out of fucking jail, or they're dead. So, bitch, that whole thing about, yeah, children should be disciplined. Like I said, girl, we're in the current stage where, bitch, you either gonna go here, you're gonna go there. Some of us are gonna go back, and some of us are gonna go forward. The ones that are gonna go forward, because we're taking advantage of the energy that's being sent to us, we're gonna be in that 1% status. Okay. Whatever the fuck that means, we're gonna be in that 1% status. Everybody else who fought, yeah, I followed the trend. Yeah, everybody went to go get the Popeyes challenge. I got it too. Yeah, everybody's watching Squid Games. I have to watch it too. Yeah, but you gonna stand in that 9% then. You gonna stay there for you and your generations for the next 7 lines, bitch. They're gonna all be stuck in that motherfucking cycle. And y'all get mad at the bitches and the hoes and the bastards and the pimps that are woke, right? That are really conscious, not these fake ass people just to get some money. Ooh, girl, they don't love themselves. Ooh, girl, they don't love their mama. Ooh, girl, they don't want to be black. Ooh, girl, they don't know what they are. Ooh, girl, they talk about confusion. They don't know if they want to be a man or a woman. Ooh, girl, and it's like, but you think society really care about that? You think whether I'm a man or woman is going to get me a loan at a bank or not? You think whether I'm a man or woman is going to be able to allow me to buy a car? You think whether I'm a man or woman is not going to stop me from getting a man? Because it's not going to stop. But whether or not you a bum ass bitch will definitely prevent you from getting a car, from getting a loan, and getting a motherfucking man. Okay, and I'll be done with that. In the words of Nikki, your real ass can keep your man at home, bitch. Exactly. Your cisgender status can keep a man at home neither. Okay. Okay. And I'll be done with that. Okay. Come on in here. What's that's supposed to mean, Missy? What does that mean? Go ahead. Miss, I found out I am a light worker, earth angel. Oh, okay, who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that? Oh, okay. That just means you nasty, you untrustworthy, and you're a liar. No, man. Oh my God. Woo, when my mom got Sarah 19, she was on it with the elderberry sea moss vitamin C like crazy. She and my sister got over it in like 2 weeks. Water, vitamin C, no sugar, not stressing out, meditating, cultivating, relaxing your mind, body, and spirit. This is what helps us to heal. And I also believe, too, a lot of people that have been taken out from Sierra 19 also have some past trauma that's not healed. So it bleeds over. And of course, there's somebody that passed away publicly, that those who are in, to the shit that was going on over the 2 years, 3 years, coming to find out that one of the people that was in this whole little group, the dad ended up passing away. And of course, the trauma bled on once again. So this person had trauma with their mom and their dad, which ended up having a child by a broken man who had problems with his mom and his dad. And then her dad was actually fighting for her to come home. She make it home, and he ended up passing away. So like I said, Sierra 19 definitely represents some very spiritual stuff. And people are not aware what is going on. And some people want to be sensitive about it, and that's okay. Because like I said, I'm not really here to pamper sensitivity. I'm here to give you what I know, what I feel, and what I thought, or what I saw years ago. There's a separation of bloodlines that are taking place right now. And a lot of this go back into your lineage, which of course goes into blood, and going into why you get blood clots and the lungs are affected first. We could talk about that. So that's it, honey. Honestly, I got the vaccine. I had a terrible reaction to it. My skin is literally buying. I was having involuntary movements, meaning seizures. I lost my memory. I've been just feeling like I'm not right now. The weirdest thing about it is I met two people like that too, Elijah. I met a older Caucasian woman. Not saying it matters, but it does because you are a what? Okay. We know you're a male. I don't know what you identify as, but there is a Caucasian older woman, probably around 50 years old, who got the vaccine. And there was a younger woman, I think she said she was Hispanic and Filipino, who got the vaccine. The older white lady says that her memory is fucked up. Like she can't remember shit. And I remember even like going back, even like 2 weeks ago, she works at a store I like to shop at. She actually locked her keys in the car. She's like, "Where's my keys at? Where's my keys at?" And everybody was like, "Oh, what's going on with her?" And no, she don't have Alzheimer's neither. Okay. And then going into this younger girl, she said that she's it's like she have it. Like she has shortness of breath. She said that it takes her a while to like she feel lazy. And I'm just like, yeah, mama. Yeah, mom. We don't know what that is. And you could get the bad batch. Some people could have got the good batch. Some people could have got the bad batch. They could have been fucking mixing shit up. Moderna doing this one, Johnson doing that. Like, yeah, honey, I'll pass. 5 years out, they did all the little kinks. Everybody got experimented on. Everybody, get their shit together. Then I'll be like, okay, maybe. But we know there's more to come. And we know that all this has something to do with separation and something with the civil. Okay? There's more to come, as I talked about before. And the party's just getting started. Okay? Yes, honey. Come on in here. You never had it. Yes, honey. Oh, so you said what your sickness is supposed to mean? Your body's rejecting the injections. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, Jay. My feet and my hands are so horrible looking. Oh, ooh, my legs swollen. We don't need the vaccine. I'm not taking anymore. Oh, going into colloidal silver and going into is the camera too low? Well, let me make sure, honey. I don't need my ass on the camera. Okay. So colloidal silver, crystallized or nanotech gold. Um, that's what I take. Going into water, going into gargling, thyme and peppermint oil and oil of oregano. Like I said, there's things that you can do that will build your immunity and stop anything from coming and creating barriers. And like I said, it's like energy. People are always trying to tap into your frequency, your vibration. They're always trying to suck from you. You have to be able to keep your frequency of vibrations up, and you have to also put up a barrier. And sometimes when this barrier is up and a person who's trying to leash off your energy know this barrier is up, they get hostile and they get irritated for no reason. Like, fuck you, bitch. Out the blue, they don't want to fight you. It's like, what's going on with you today? But of course, they were trying to leech, off that energy, and that barrier came up. So, like I said, for me, taking care of your body, this is the most important part. Taking care of your temple. Your body is a temple for spirit, and that body is contaminated with all that fucking poison and toxins and all sort of good shit, honey. Then how good is that temple? What spirit is going to be coming in that body? What spirits are going to be enjoying that body? And like I said before, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. We all have a choice. Okay. I'm so petty. I know that's like, come on in there, honey. You a liar? You're not trustworthy, and you're a scammer. We know about you, Scorpios. Yeah, only 144,000. Well, I really do feel like it's more than that. I feel like that's a misquote. I feel like it's 14 million and 400,000. In my opinion, that's what I think is going to happen because according to something that I learned a long time ago, they were not expecting the world's population to go past 7 billion. Their whole thing was to keep it under a certain number. And we know, I think that we're either at 11 billion or we're approaching there. So either way, it's like, yeah, I think it's more than 144,000. And then, of course, we got to remember this too. The Bible speaks about multiple gods. Okay. So the Bible's talking about, the watchers. They're talking about um, um, he who provides, he who comforts, he who gives, he who shames. I mean, they're talking about so many gods up in that Bible. So 144,000, that deals with what deity? That deals with what deity? And damn, that's not even a city. Like, you're telling me out of 11 billion people, 144,000, that's like a little town. Like, that would be crazy. And it also blows my mind too, because the flesh will do what the flesh does. And it says that the flesh is of this world and the world is not of the kingdom of Jesus. Okay. So it says that the body, which is the flesh, oh, come on in here, was born into sin and it would stay in a sinful world. Okay. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. So when the body is doing something, the spirit is actually witnessing this. How is the spirit judged and how is the spirit identified based on the flesh if the flesh is the vehicle that carries the spirit? And the spirit has no gender, the spirit has no race, and the spirit has no identity outside of the source that it comes from energetically. And I can give you these scriptures to back that up. So I've always wanted to know, how is it that what the flesh does, unless of course the flesh that's moving is just malicious. Like, I want to fuck her up. I can't stand her every day. What can we do there to fuck up the world today? Unless somebody's moving like that, how is it? Oh, yeah, she slapped that woman one good time. That's a sin. She going to hell. Or how is that? Oh, yeah, that spirit likes that spirit, even though there's a penis on that body and a penis on that body. Y'all going to hell because those are two dicks connecting. But the spirit and the flesh is two different things. And we know that the spirit could feel emotion. We know that the spirit also can feel thoughts because that's emotion still, that's frequency still. But when it comes to the flesh, the spirit does not feel that. That's why they say hell is a hot place. Can you prove that to me? Spiritually speaking, I bet you're in the spirit and you're like, oh, this place is hot. It's hot up in here. It's hot up in here. Woo! Can you turn on a fan or something? A spirit who has no gender, no race, but is being punished for it liking another spirit. I need somebody to make that make sense for me. But when you're stuck in the spells and you're stuck in the incantations and power is kept from you, you get a little confused. So that's why I said the spirit of confusion is what moves in this realm, and it stays here. People will see something and never talk about it. Then when it comes back out, oh yeah, you hear about the new technique? Like, oh girl, they were doing that back in 1999. Were they? Yeah, they were. I was gonna give an example right now, but I ain't even gonna go there, honey. Because I just had this conversation with somebody like 2 days ago. Now she's on my ass because she's worried I got the vaccine. She was very against it before she got COVID, and she still got the jab. So she was like, "You need to get on the mucus thinners and all that." Yes, and you know, flushing the stuff out of your body, flushing it out. There was a story that I saw back in the day when the bird flu happened. Okay, and the bird flu happened, and a lady in San Antonio got the vaccination, and I want to say she got the flu vax, and I want to say, and I'm sure y'all remember the story where she got a bad batch, and I think she got mercury poisoning, right? I think they put a lot of mercury in there. Either way, the woman, when she walked forward, she's crippled. When she walked backward, she could walk backwards upright. So they said that something with the vaccine threw out some type of triggers in her brain. And I'm like, mama. So 2019, the end of 2019, they didn't want to tell y'all what was going on. March of 2019, they tell you what's going on. And then by June of the next year, so a year and a half, 18 months, mama, they got a vaccine that they know for sure is going to get you together. And then, of course, rumors had it before that they were actually trying to experiment in Hades. They were trying to experiment in other parts of the world, but Hades was one of them. They were trying to experiment with them as they did with the AIDS or the HIV. If you don't know the history of that, you need to do research on that. As they were doing with the HIV shit. And when they was a refusal, now it's, well, let's come out and let's do a trial. Let's say that we can do it. So people, I get it, because this will stop me from seeing my family. I get it. Motherfuckers haven't seen each other in 20 damn years. Talk about something. I'm going to get the jab because I haven't seen my grandmama in 10 years. I want to see my grandmama. Bitch, you haven't seen your grandma since fucking 2000 motherfucking 6, bitch. And you over talk about you going to get the fucking jab so you can go spend time with her. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, girl. Nobody got time for that. I said what I said. Oh, listen. With spirit, ego cannot exist, okay? Elijah and Co LLC, I'm being very respectful with you. You know, I know you. I believe I know who you are. So we're here. But ego cannot live where spirit reigns. And so people have to tell you that you are the elect, okay, of Yeshua. You are a light worker, you are a light bringer, you are the best of the best. You can't proclaim that, because what happens is when you are the light one, or you are the elect of Yeshua, or you are the grand supreme, now spirit tests you and say, prove yourself to me. And we're not just talking about you being homeless. We're not just talking about you going without food for a couple of months. We're not talking about you possibly growing up in a household full of trauma. I believe, and I will always say this, people who were born the chosen one, they have distance from their family. No matter what they do, they don't, there's no brothers and sisters wanting to team up with you and, hey, come over here. Like, they may love you, just like your parents. They may love you, but your parents know that you are smart, you are the successful one, you're going to be the greatest one. So they don't really feel like they have to hover over you, right? They don't have to baby you. Okay. And the same thing with siblings. So where even sometimes you're like, damn, I feel alone. Like, I feel like I ain't invited to functions like that, because that light is so bright that these people that have their trauma that they're not willing to work through, right? Because you have trauma and you work through it because your spirits come through, your ancestors come through, Yeshua will come through, whatever it is you believe in. And then, like I said, you detach yourself from that energy because you say, bitch, ooh, that was traumatizing for me. These people remind me of the trauma that I've been through, right? And that's what happens. And so, the black sheep is another word of that. And like I said, you have no connections with family. I do not know your story like that, but I'm just saying that's one way of physically that you are a chosen one. You're meant to change your generational curses, because that's what the chosen one means. That means that curses was placed in your lineage, and you are here to reclaim your bloodline. You're here to repel, and whether or not you're gay straight, because I let people fool you with that. Oh, well, how are you gonna repel your bloodline? You can't have no kids. I don't have to have kids, bitch. We're talking about energetic. We're talking about the spirits that come in. That's where it stops at. Right? If you come from a mom and a daddy who's a pimp, a slut, a prostitute, abusive, a liar, a cheater, a crackhead, you may not be able to have kids because that's where it's going to stop at with you. Then now you get in and you help everybody else raise their children, and you teach their children one thing or another. You become like the godmother or godfather. So anyway, I'm just saying, let people give you your roses, Elijah. I can't tell you what to say. I can't tell you what to do. But let people give you your roses, okay? Let people tell you that you are the chosen one, okay? Let people tell you that, okay? Because if you're the chosen one, honey, make $1 million appear in my account right now. No, I'm being real. I'm being real right now. Make $1 million appear in that account right now. Okay, hello? Come on now. Come on in here, Yahshua elect. Ow. Come on in. Ow. Come on in here, spirit. Come on in here. Okay, hello? Come on in here, Oedipus. One time no see. Yes, honey. Montega. Yes, honey. Come on here, Oedipus. How you doing? Yes, honey. I have to go. Have a good night. Oh, not the chosen one leaving right now. I have to go. Have a good night, one. And may God has blessed us all abundantly with good fortune and divine favor. I know that's right, chosen one. I hope I wasn't being harsh with that. I hope I went. Do y'all think I was being harsh, Elijah? I don't. I hope I wasn't. I just, I just like to share. I just like to share the truth with people. I got Pfizer And who I advised I had no real symptoms, only slight weirdness in my stomach. But as soon as I get it creeping, I breathe deeply. It went away, and the only thing for me was slight soreness where the jab was. Oh, I know. And ooh, I be getting ejections. I get drips too. And I don't know if you know what that is, but that's when they take saline solution and they put like vitamins in it and zinc in it and all this other beautiful stuff, glutathione, which is good for your body and detoxify you, and then put it in your blood. So I try to do that at least once every 3 months, and that does not hurt. Okay, but when they inject you, honey, when they give you the beauty shot, I go do that every month. Oh my god! Like today, last night it was not as painful. This one is like, oh my god, like it's so sore. And even Bella, like honey, Bella kept going back and forth. Like I had to lift it up, and I'm just like, oh my god, oh, when that muscle flex, it's like fuck. Ooh, like right now, it's like a feel good hurt right now. Like ow, like god damn. And sometimes it burns. It didn't burn today. Okay. It didn't burn today. Okay. Mm-hmm. Zinc. Yes, honey. Come on there. Come on there, River City. Yes, honey. Oh, water does that. Come on there, River City. Yes, honey. Zinc. Oh, yeah. Zinc is good. In the beauty shop, they give you zinc. Yeah, zinc is very potent, honey. I bought zinc lozenges maybe 2 months ago from Trader Joe's, and I have to stop because if you don't take the zinc with food in your mouth, it's gonna hurt your stomach. Like iron pills, it's gonna hurt your stomach. So I was like, damn, every time I pop this, I gotta eat. We gotta make sure my stomach is full. Yeah, I'll pass, honey. I'll pass, honey. Come on in here. I love when I love when Mystic get into scripture. Come on there, Edibus. Come on in here. Yes, honey. We love the scriptures, honey. The scriptures is what make us who we are today, Edibus. I can't thank nothing but the Most High for allowing me to be in this space. Oh, come on in here. I can't thank nothing or no one for the Most High for opening the doors to allow the energies and the vibrations and the frequencies of the other deities that I work with to come on in here. Come on in here. And we talk about Oshun being a Holy Spirit, huh? Did we talk about that? Ow. Oh, yes, honey. Did we talk about Oshun being a Holy Spirit? Mm. No, hell is cold, quiet, and dull. Listen, hell and ice in Spanish have very similar names, honey. Very close. Okay, I definitely agree with that. People get hell mixed up with the lake of fire. And no, it's not the same thing. The lake of fire and hell's not the same thing, honey. The pit of hell might be very close. But yeah, the lake of fire and the hell is not the same thing, honey. Come on in here, River City. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Honey, I almost cracked my veneer earlier, honey. Actually, it's been 24 hours, honey. I bought some little gummy thing, honey, and I'm sitting here, and I guess it was so hard. And honey, ooh, I felt it right at the gums, honey. So right now, still just a little sore. I'm like, fuck. Oh my God, Misty, you're speaking like literally feeling somewhat alone with family. Yes, that's what happens because you're not in the spells, you're not in the incantation. When they talk about breaking generational curses, but you're still with the family, you're still hanging out, you're not breaking a generational curses. And another thing too, when you heal, you have to isolate yourself from family. And then when you heal, they become healed because they see the change in you and something within them because your DNA is their DNA as well. We're talking about immediate family, like mother, sister, brother. I mean, of course, if you guys are step, that's totally different. But if you guys share the same mama, the same daddy, that bloodline is the same. Okay, whether it's half or not. So when you do healing on that word, then something in them also recognizes that healing. That's what they say. When you heal, everybody around you heal. So it's like you're not going to be like, I'm healed, I am the enlightened one, I'm the chosen one, and the family still have trauma. And then also you're still dealing, oh, hi. Oh, yeah. And then some people, they go and say, oh, you're the chosen one because your family disrespects you. But if my family disrespect me, bitch, and I do feel like I'm a chosen one, bitch, I'm not fucking with them. I'm going to keep it moving because I know that at the end of the day, I came into this world by myself and I also came in this world with a mission. So regardless of what happens to me, I'm going to be okay. Some people stay around with the abuse. Okay, they stay around with the narcissistic individuals, whether it's mommy or daddy or grandmother or grandfather who's abusive and manipulative. They stay around there because they're like, oh, if I leave out of here, I'm not going to have nowhere to go. But the universe will always make a way out of no way for you. Because, like I said before, I've been without water, I've been without food, but I was still able to eat something. I was still able to use water. It just wasn't hot water. Okay. But to sit here and say, y'all, I slept on the streets and I slept out of a car, there's no way that the Most High, whether you whatever you claim to be, you connect to a shun, you my Yah, or Yah, whoever you're connected to, there's no way these deities are going to make it to where you're stuck in these spaces. If you're in these spaces because you chose to get in these spaces, because you chose not to pay attention to the fucking message. You hung around with the friends you weren't supposed to hang around with. You kept connecting to family members. Oh, well, it's my sister. I can't cut her off. Bitch, this is why things happen. And I learned from a very young age, like I said, this could be past life coming into this life. But when people do me wrong, I let it go. Because snakes shed their fucking skin, but it's the same fucking snake. So with that being said, honey, when people, oh, but forgive me because I didn't know, honey, already listen. You had your chance. When you were in the moment and you were being conniving, when you're being cunning, when you're being disrespectful, you didn't think about how it was going to make me feel. And I thought about with my siblings, I thought about it in the past and how much I wrote and died for people, right? Now, of course, my sister, I was a ride or die for her. She was a ride or die for me. But my other sibling, like my older brother, when he was locked down, I was helping his baby mama with their child to where we had a falling out because she was taking advantage of that. She was like, oh, okay, this is my sister-in-law. This is my baby daddy's sister. Okay, well, she this is her nephew, so she'll be down to do it for the free. No, mama, no, the fuck I'm not. I still gotta eat. I still gotta do shit. I ain't gonna be a bum ass bitch. And I loved it because, of course, I stayed with my parents at this time because I had to move back in with them. And then I was at her house, so her house was the free house, right? Like we could watch movies, we can hang out, we can have fun. But I was just like, girl, like you really tried to use me. So I had to detach myself from that and I had to keep moving. So like I said, with me and my older sibling, that was the hurdle that we had to get over because I'm like, bitch, I rode and died for your whole situation. Even when you were doing that time, honey, you know, I was there making sure everything was good. Like I was being, you know, being that companionship with your baby mother, like I was there soothing things out. And so when things came back around, it was kind of like, oh wow, I had big plans and this and that. It's like, but in your sinful ways and in your drunkenness and spirit and your abomination and not listening to what the spirit told you to do, right? And I can't judge him because, of course, my mother was a hardworking woman to make sure she provided for us, and my brother wanted to help her out, and he didn't want to be a burden. But still, at the same time, and you could have got a 9 to 5 job, you could have worked at Walmart, you could have worked at McDonald's, you could have did other things. So it's like, even in your mistake, I still was like, that's my brother. I have to support in this time. And that's what people who have compassion for others do. They're not selfish, but people when it's their turn to have support for you and be compassionate for you, it's fuck you. And it's like, okay, bitch, well, I'm not gonna need you. Don't worry about it. You will never have to want to ask you for a bill. You asking you, can I come and stay at your house? Because bitch, I'm gonna be good. Like I said before, when you are a chosen one, the universe comes in, the spirit come in, whatever you're connected to. For me, it was Ganesha, comes in and say, bam, this is what you need to do to make sure that you're always okay. Without thinking about I'm the chosen and I'm here to break my generational curse, but you're the one that's struggling, or you're the one that's still being mommy and daddy little pet. They're using you like a motherfucker. You still got to go to bed at a certain time because they tell you got to go to bed at a certain time. And I'm just saying in general because I know other people, we're not talking about Elijah. We're talking about in general because I don't know Elijah's situation. I know other people who was that type of thing. And I'm the man of the house and spirit said that I'm the chosen one of all this other good shit. And the mama was, fucking on young people. And then the young man coming in and taking the little sisters and doing things with them. And this motherfucker sleeping in the damn garage and shit. Like you're a chosen one, but you're sleeping in the garage. Wouldn't the Most High bless you with a house so that you can come and bring your other siblings in the house with you, so they don't have to be around your narcissistic ass, lying ass mama? But let's talk about it for a minute. So it's like, I believe that the universe will always provide. I believe that if you are a chosen one, you will always be taken care of. And a lot of times the universe take care of you so you can take care of others. Even going in Second Corinthians, which we can get into that too, where it speaks about God will comfort you, which means God will put you through things so that in your discomforting, in your sickness, or in your mourning, excuse me, not your sickness, your mourning will be used to help other people who's mourning and bring comfort to them. So sometimes the Most High will use your issues, whether you're struggling with addiction, whether you're struggling with whatever it is, any issue you got going on, and the Most High will show you how to help others in that situation. But I don't think about, bitch, I've been doing this for 20 fucking 30 years, and I'm just doing it. Like, are you really chosen? Are you really chosen? Because, bitch, you went through the first process, and, bitch, the spirit came in and said, bitch, you need to change your ways. And how am I going to do that, spirit? And that's to people. I've been telling people that too. You should be crying out the spirit and not people. You know, girl, there's no confiding. I was confiding in my best friend. No, bitch, confide in fucking God. Confide in your fucking ancestors. Confide in something that can help you. Ain't no friend gonna help you, bitch, when your rent is fucking due. Ain't no friend gonna help you, bitch, if you died on the motherfucking operating table. You need a fucking kidney. Ain't no friend gonna be there for you, bitch, when you're feeling lonely and desperate, or you're feeling suicidal. Ain't no fucking friend gonna be there, bitch. You need to be confiding in spirit, and that's when things get worked out for you. Ain't no sympathy, honey. You came in here to fight like everybody else came in here to fight. Ain't no fucking giving up and say, oh my God, it's so hard for me, God. I just want to give up. We all say that. But it's just where you should be using your mouth and speaking out to God and saying, I need help. Help me, God. Step in here, ancestor. Step in here, Oshun. But bitches want to use that shit to be cute and fun. Oh my God, I'm the driver, Shin. I'm connected to Ganesha. I'm connected to Yimaya. Well, why the fuck you struggling then? Because your spirits don't deal with struggling, honey. Ain't no struggling connection with spirit. If you're struggling while you're dealing with Yimaya or Shun, bitch, it's because you're struggling. Your connection with them is struggling, bitch. That's what the fuck that is. There's too many knots on the fucking line. Bitch, when the connection is clear, then your blessings come through clear. Bitch, it is what it is. I said what I said, I'm not taking it back. So, bitch, I'm going through this because God told me I'm supposed to go through this. Like one of these people out here, I'm not going to say no name, but she was like, you know, in a past life, I chose to come into this life and have diabetes and have this and that. And I'm just like, but there's no healing in that. There's no healing in sickness, though. If you chose that in this life, that's when you're supposed to be working against that. And then going into spirits that reign over contracts. Because, see, we're not talking about the ordained people. People who come into this life and they're not aware of how spirit works. And they're not aware of how entity works and how the ancestors work and how any of these realms work. Let's talk about all the kingdoms. When they're not aware of how these kingdom works, they say, oh, well, I chose to come down here and I chose to be divorced because there was a lesson there for me to learn. But now you keep getting divorced from multiple people. That's not your storyline, sis. If you chose to be a divorcee in your past life when you came to this life, it was meant for you to work through that marriage in this life. Because we're here to work through our struggles, not to lay and be comfortable in it. So that's why I'm like, for me, I'm not into that incantation. I'm not into that landing these spells, landing in the illusion of it all. Honey, if my choice was, oh my God, my past life, my trauma was I chose to be a crackhead. Well, bitch, I'm definitely fighting to make sure I'm become a crackhead in this fucking life. Bitch, in my last life, when I came in here, I told myself I was gonna be a burden to my parents. Now in my life, now that I'm aware of this, now I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure I don't become a burden to my parents. And that's how that works. But the whole thing, I chose to be a bum. So in this life, I'm gonna be a bum because there's less for me to be a bum in this life. Like, what? If you know you're a bum, then why you chose to be a bum and why you still being a bum? That just doesn't sound right to me, sis. Like you become wise in your experience, right? Knowledge is knowing, and wise is actually experiencing that knowledge. So, bitch, if you're aware that you're supposed to be a bum, or you're supposed to be sick, or you're supposed to be a hoe, then bitch, you're gonna do everything in this life to not be those things. And that's where you get your wisdom from. Don't think about, oh, I had to be a hoe for 40 years to get my wisdom. Like, girl, if you don't sit down somewhere, I chose to be diabetic and hypertensive and to be, sick in the body. Really? Because we know that all this deals with metaphysical stuff, right? We know that diabetes, we know that what these things connect to with the pancreas and the spleen, we know what energies are attached to these body parts. So it's like, so you should be able to heal that now because you already gained your experience, right? Your wisdom. right? You've already experienced it, so now we need to see you cure it. Can we talk about it for a minute? Bitch. Okay. Bitch. Mm. No, you weren't. He left before you checked him. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Okay. 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 I mean hot Cheetos right now. Listen, I had a listen. Where my hot Cheetos at? I think I finished my bag. Yeah, I finished my bag hot Cheetos, honey. The little bag, honey. I'm I'm trying to be a good girl, okay, Annabeth? I'm trying to be a good girl, okay? Yes, honey. Helado. Come on in here. Ooh. Ooh, honey. Ooh. Now I'm getting hiccups. Shit. The lake of fire is like purgatory. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Fire cleanses and transforms. It sure does. It sure does. It sure does. It cleanses and purifies and transforms. Come on in here. Yes, my mama has changed a lot, and even my dad had. It's crazy. I know that's right. Come on in here, spirit. We give thanks to the ancestors for hearing our hearts and healing our minds and healing our spirits so that people around us could also be healed. Oh, come on here, ancestors. Yes, honey. We thank them, honey. We give them thanks. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Woo! I felt that right there, Jay. I felt that. I sent the email. Hopefully, it's not in yours. Nope. River City, I got it. I actually saw it, I want to say an hour ago. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. You got the, yes, honey. Yes. Yes, honey. I had to slow down on that though because they were fucking me up a little bit. Like if I ate them on an empty stomach, the lime with the garlic was like, it was fucking me up. I remember like one time I had like a reflex something from it to where I coughed and honey had my eyes burning, my nose burning, everything burning. It was horrible. So I try to stay away from the limon one. Okay, the regular hot Cheetos are definitely good with some chamoy or some lime, the real lime. Okay, not dehydrated lime. It's really really good. But these motherfuckers right here, I gotta eat them like this. If not, honey, yeah, yes, because I did pray as you prayed just now, and I felt it. I know that's like, come on here, Jay. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. We gotta always give thanks and honor to our ancestors and those that came before us. And I think people forget about that. That's why I know when people pray. I know when people don't pray. I know when people are disconnected from God and when people are connected to God. When people are connected to God or their higher self or their Christ consciousness, whatever they want to call it, you could just feel it. You're like, oh my God, your energy is so light. When people are disconnected, it's like, ooh, honey, my head is hurting. Oh, I feel a little dizzy. I feel nauseous. What's going on? Oh, honey, your energy is a little potent. Stand back. Like the lady I told you that I went to the spiritual shop and I was going to go to one of her. I went to a spiritual shop, honey, to go get some tea because they had some jumbo candles, honey. You know those big old jumbo candles for like $3.50, honey. And the other place want to charge like $7, $9, $10. Honey, this lady was her energy was so pungent. Like I was like, oh God, I feel like this room is spinning. Like I felt that energy. She was like, yeah, I do my own candle work. I do my own jar work. I become so strong in the spirit because Aaron taught me. And I'm just like, girl, no, you're a leech. Girl, you like to pull energy, mama. Yeah, girl, yeah. You're not connected to God though. You're connected to some other shit. So I was like, bitch, let me get up out of here and go. And then I even bought like a reversible candle, and he accidentally put it in her bag. And he's like, "Wait, is this hers or yours?" And she's like, "I think it's mine." And I was like, "Oh, it's mine." And he's like, "Oh, yeah." And I was like, "No, it's okay. She can have it though." Like, bitch, yeah. Don't give me that candle. Then he had nerve to try to look for. He's like, "I think I have another." I was like, "No, no, 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 it's okay." And then she was like, "I'm gonna wait for him to come back." I said, "Oh, yeah, let me go." Because I was going to wait till she left and say, honey, that lady has some energy and you need to cleanse out your shop after she leaves. Because mama was just like, girl, that's what I said, girl, that's why I'm not a friend of fans like that, bitch. If we're going to be friends, I need your energy up. Like, bitch, you can't be no fucking succubus or incubus type of energy trying to hang with me. Like, bitch, no, ma'am. Like, we're not doing that, honey. Like, girl, manifest from that queen and kingdom ship, girl. That whole peasant shit and you manifested, Mama. Yeah, Mama, I need you to stay over there. Bitch, we ain't doing that. So, bro, that was her. I became so strong in my spirit, and I've been doing counter magic. I've been manifesting. And I'm just like, okay, Mama got a Louis Vuitton bag. Mama got some surgery done. Mama got some strand weave-in, sew-ins, girl, and it's platinum blonde. It's long, so that means she paid some coin for it. And I'm looking at her son because he's like, Mommy. And I'm like, wow, Mama dressed in labels and her son is wearing Walmart clothes. Girl, these people be so shady. And people be having babies with these people. I don't believe it. My kids are going to be dressed better than me. My kids are going to be smelling and looking better than me. Like, bitch, there's no I'm that bitch and my kids are struggling duggling. Well, he's too young to know what that is. That boy was like 10 or 11 years old. So, bitch, you showing up with your Lexus, bitch. You got your Louis bag on, you got your Fendi outfit on, and your kids showing up with Payless shoes on, bitch. They're gonna be like, that's child abuse. Yes, it is. Cause, bitch, you care about your look, but not your kids' look. Like, bitch, I'm be looking like my little maid, and my kids gonna be looking like they're those children. The fuck out of here, honey. They be looking all done up and shit. Kids looking like they're struggling. Like, what's going on? So sis ain't trying to be a mama. She's trying to get some dick. Talk about she's strong in the spirit. Girl, the audacity of these girls. Then, of course, she wanted to exchange numbers. Bitch, I must have threw that card away. Yeah, I must threw that fucking card away, honey, because I'm like, girl, yeah, we not hanging out, sis. Yeah, yeah, bitch. Because even I wanted to get, when I do a little gathering, I want us all to be on the same level, like energetically, not experience, okay, not ritualistically, right? Not realistically, ritualistically, but energetically. Like, okay, bitch, you don't know how to do this, but you have that energy, so let's do it. But don't think about, I just wanted to hang out because I could see that you're that girl and that you manifest, and I want to manifest like you. And it's like, okay, mama. It's never too late, but I'm a little confused about what's really going on because the energy looks like you like to use people. Bitch. Hello? Okay, I said what I said. Mm-hmm. But like you said before, the tomb and the womb rhyme, also called the Lady of Possibility. I know that's right. Come on in here. Come on in here, spirit. Come on in here, honey. Yes, honey. Mystic. In the Bible magic, I didn't tell you Yewa was in the Proverbs. I found her where it was talking about where wisdom makes her house and how people who hate her loves death. Yewa's connected to them. I know that's right. Come on in here. Come on in here, Jay. Come on in here, Jay. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, rebirth. Yes, death. Yes, and also too, like I said, when I do readings, Jay, that's why I have to clarify with people because I'm like, oh, this is a death card, and I have to tell them this is death, like something is coming to an end. Or in this situation, this card is representing somebody's physically gonna die. Once again, like I said, tarot it's used. That's why I can't wait to get into the videos I got planned for y'all in the next up and coming weeks. But like I said, going into doing the work. Tarot is the tools, but you still have to have intuition to break that down. Not know. This is the Empress card, and I always go back to Empress card because I love the Empress card. I feel like the Empress card represents the energy that I love to deal with. We're going into that pregnancy, things coming into fruition, and this deals with an older woman, and then some go, oh, well, this Oscar deal with creativity. That's what the book says. But this card can really symbolize somebody actually being pregnant. And also, they're not actually going to give a physical birth, but you have ideas that are coming into fruition. So once again, going into your intuition, you picking up what that means for this person. Like, yeah, you got some type of projects or something circulating here. Bam. And then also the card come up and somebody else is reading, hey, this represents an older woman. There's some issue with your mother. Like I said, you have to use your intuition to know what that means. So it's like no same cards. No card says the same thing for everything. Even going into reading people that I told you that I read. There's some people that I've been doing readings for since 2016. And of course, I would love to get a public a testimony from them. And we actually got a reading book next week. But and I'll tell them to do that. But literally every time we've done a reading, right? There's only like what 52 cards, right? That when it comes to reading, 52 cards, and we've done well over 52 readings. And I'm sure she's like, wait a minute. The last reading you said that 10 of hearts mean this. Why in this reading you're saying that? Yeah, I'm sure she thought that until when what I told her came into pass. Like, whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, with each card, there's multiple possibilities. I would say for each card, there's probably 100 possibilities with that one card. Once again, probabilities and possibilities when it comes to tarot, when it comes to oracle, when it comes to cartomancy, whatever type of work you do, any type of divination, it's about probability or possibility. Okay. So yes, honey, come on here. Yay, why? Gemini will read you to the core. Listen, okay? Come on here, Oedipus. Okay, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help when I was raised around a lot of fire sign people, okay? From the Sagittarius to the Leos, honey. Okay, it doesn't help when I was raised around fire. Okay? Yes, honey. Come on in here. I love Gemini so much. They're like the air signs that have complimented my energy to write. Come on here, Jay. I know that's right. Yes, Jay. Come on in here. Yes. Aquarius males and Libra female are very chill too. I don't know many Libra guys. Oh wow, for you, huh? Okay, for me, it is Aquarius males and it's Libra men. Okay, because they're just so open-minded. Between Taurus men and Libra men, I feel like my future husband will be a Taurus or Libra. Okay, I love Tauruses. I love Libras. They're very open-minded. They have an eye for beauty. They like to admire things. They like to show their admiration. The other signs, like I said, I don't know. Okay. Libra women to me are a little too messy. Okay. Passive aggressive type of messy. And also Aquarius females are a little too messy for me. They're very gossipy, very catty, very nasty. Hi, you look cute. Yeah, girl. You know, you gotta look at them. Yeah, girl, you look real cute. You know, she buying her lip and shit like, girl, I'm lying to you right now. And then when you leave, girl, did you see that dry ass fucking lace front? Girl, did you see that dress? I think she had a white stain on it. Was that calm or was that food? I don't know, girl, because she give it to you, girl. I never seen her need. They're that type of people. Honey, yeah, girl. And they like to jump on shit too. Everything going fine. Oh, I caught wind that mama got her lip busted. Really? Really? Oh my God. And then it's, well, let me tell the people, girl, I know who busted her lip. No, you don't. Bitch, you know, they were trying to jump on it. Give me credit. Give me credit. That's the Aquarius females. Give me credit for it. And I'm talking about the ones that I've met. Okay, this far, okay? I have not met every Aquarius woman, obviously. I've not met every Libra female neither. But the ones I know so far, they like to gossip and they're very, very messy. And bitch, we'll be having a Libra and Gemini air war. Same thing with Gemini and Aquarius. Girl, we'll be having some type of air war going on, bitch, because I don't do the messiness, I don't do the cattiness. They try to say that Geminis are the two-faced and Geminis are the catty ones. Not I. Because, bitch, I'm going to tell you how I mean. I'm going to tell you what I say, bitch. And you ain't got to worry about me going behind your back and saying, girl, bitch, what? Bitch, let me call her on the phone right now because I got something I need to say. She's on the phone, girl. Listen, I'm going to say this because she brought up that blah, blah, blah. Yeah, honey, I'm that girl. Bitch, I say what I mean what I say. And I want somebody to check me because, bitch, what you going to say? We not going to be friends somewhere? Okay. Bitch, what was I doing before we became friends? And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, but bitch, like, what you do for me? Because bitch, if I gotta gossip about you in any way, shape, form, bitch, that means that you really need to change your ways. And since it's you, not me, and it's not narcissistic, because bitch, I'm not a narcissistic ass bitch. It's you, not me. Okay. Let me go. Let me go. I like how sharp Geminis are. They see all the detail. Come on here, Oedipus. Oh, that sometimes give you anxiety too, Oedipus. Ooh. Mm-hmm. The logic and the reason. It's because I need air being a water, earth, fire. Come on, that's right, honey. You need air, honey. Listen, Libra man are definitely, they're definitely that heir to the fire. Hmm. I would say Aquarius men too. Aquarius men are a little shy though. Yeah, compared to at all. We'll say at all. Yeah, Aquarius men are very shy. Aquarius women are not really shy, or maybe their shyness. They try to use their shyness to be a hoe. I don't know. Because a lot of Aquarius I knew they were hoes. They act like they were this innocent little girl. I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic. My name is Mary Saul, and I was born a Roman Catholic, and I have not lost my virginity. I'm 22 years old. And then, girl, coming to find out you go to the club, and they're like, you know her? Yeah. Tell her I need my keys back. What keys does she got of yours? Well, she'll know. Well, I need to know because I don't want to just confront her. Well, ask her, does she remember last Tuesday when she came to my house and we fucked right there in my bedroom and my roommate walked in on us? Like, wait, what? And then you're like, bitch, you're lying because she's a virgin. She's a holy woman. You're lying. And then girl, you bring it up and she's like, well, fuck him and tell him that he had a small one anyway. Like, wait a minute, sis. I thought you said you're a virgin. I mean, it doesn't really count though because he was average. He didn't pop anything, so it doesn't count. Like, girl, bye. But you know all the dick size, honey. Oh, in high school, I did a guy. He had a 10-incher. Like, girl, wait a minute. Your version? Yes, honey. Yeah, come on, the air magic. Yes, I'm here for it. Ooh, I'm here for it. Air signs balance me out. That's right. Come on, the air boost. Oh, Def, I get what you mean about Libra females, but I feel like certain aspects of their they just get like in the job, love, fun. They're in it. Like I don't know if it's their Venus energy, but I aspire. Maybe also I do feel like healing has something to do with everything. Maybe all the Libra women that I've met were in the place of needing a healing. Okay, and same thing with the Aquarius women. Maybe they were in a space of needing a healing. Okay, um, and that's why I was just like, girl, yeah, uh-uh. Yeah, mama. I think I passed on that, honey. Now Aquarius, Capricorn, unhealed Cancer, and Virgos have all been bad. See, that's all like maybe it's the unhealing aspect. Yes, honey. Yes, that's what I say. I only deal with people that are healed, honey. Personally, privately, of course, business wise, of course, you're gonna come to me when you need a healing. But yeah, and of course, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Like people don't know that. Like we were sitting here talking about this the other day. Okay, one of my fellow spiritualist sisters was like, "Oh, honey, this is a lot of work. Like I can't be doing rituals like this. I need to take a break. Oh my god, girl, I've been preparing for this ritual for 2 weeks. Finally, when I did it, girl, it knocked me out for a week. And I'm like, imagine you doing work for yourself and for other people, because when you do work with other people, you don't work for yourself too. Like you got to prepare yourself so that whatever they got going on, you're not going to get it. So I'm like, I wish everybody understood that like what turned me off with a lot of things, like I said, going into doing work for people in the past was people would, you know, want to check up on you and is everything okay? And I just want to know what's going on. It's just like, honey, there's a lot going on. Okay, and you know what's going on, girl, because you got your reading done with Singing Me True, and Chicken Me True sent you some shit, and then shit got my shit together. Now, I told y'all this before, and I will say this again. I did work for somebody a couple of weeks ago, and honey, they were so in need. Once again, when people are in that victim space, they need that sympathy. Oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. Well, I'm doing the work. And everything's going to good, right? Until bam, something happened to the candle, right? And of course, when it happened, I said, well, let me get insight on what's going on because, of course, going into you need to see what the fuck's going on. So I go in and I'm seeing all this shit, right? Like it was like a movie, like it just happened so quickly. But I was moving through this slideshow, and of course, I reached out to him and I said, well, who the hell is we'll say Janie? Who the hell is Janie? And she's a big woman and she has a very raspy voice and da 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 and I don't know who that is. Okay, well you got to read it from somebody. Um oh Yeah, I did get a reading, but I didn't think it had anything to do with the work. But it did though, because you got a reading, which is energy being pulled. You're making a contract and you get a reading with somebody. And I always say this, I always continue to say this. When you do work with people, whether it's casework or readings, reading is getting clarity on the energies that are at play. And casework is actually manipulating those energies. So either way, you're looking into the energy. So you got your reading from that lady, hoping that she was going to tell you, hey, somebody's doing work for you. They're not doing it, or whatever the case. And of course, they didn't say that because that's why you're willing to pay for the next level work that we were doing. And we actually did, we completed it. But still, you were doing a lot of shit. And the fact that you're trying to sit here and you're trying to put like you didn't, and well, I did get a reading, but it wasn't no work. Yeah, but honey, we're doing the work. Like, mama, you can wait till after we do the work. Like, you're so just oh. So like I said, for me, that was just so much energy, it was so much time, even to where the energy after I got in and see what was going on, I have to do some shit. Oh, honey, the energy got a little nasty. It got a little nasty. And I was like, something is going on here. Yeah, it was that residual energy. So, like I said, yeah, honey, it's a process. And like I said, just a lot of people like, girl, energetically, like doing work for people is a lot of work. If you're actually doing the work, we're not talking about taking one little candle, doing the thing, you're done. We're talking about when you do rituals like I do, you have to prepare yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, as well as emotionally, because things come up for you. Going into me not just being an energy worker or a spellcaster, people call it, I'm very sensitive to energies. I also see things, so bitch, things come out and it's just like, oh God, this poor little woman or this poor man, oh my God, what they're going through. And let's get in. And then other energies come up and then this come up and that come up. And y'all heard that right now too, right? Bella and Anubis is laying right here. And something went boom. So like you said, all this energy is being worked and it's like, mama, and of course that spirit acknowledging what I'm talking about right now. So it's like, yeah, mama, it's a lot of work and you have to really hone in on that. And you have to really give it your all. So it's like, mama, everybody need, I said, going into the new casework that we're doing, not the deal, but after the deal, there will be a class set up for my process. Okay. After the consultation, we talk about the work you need to be done. After you send over the payment for the work, then you will get a video breaking down to you how I work. Now, I don't go over every step with you because, of course, you could be a spy, you could be a hating ass bitch, who knows? But I definitely walk you through, give you an idea of what we do. So you're like, okay, that's what's going on. Bitch, we don't just have, like I said, your shit lined up. Oh, no, let's go down. Listen to shit ain't that. Yeah. There's more than just candle magic that's being done when we do rituals. Okay. It's more than just herbal magic that are being done. It's a process. You may need fire. You may need water. You may need earth. You may need some type of, projection of energy, what I call transmutation. You may need some real heavy shit. There may be something attacking you, getting you together in astro to where I have to go and I have to do all that. Like I said, all that's a process. Even going into readings and stuff, there's a process to that. Don't think about I'm here and I'm going to read you. Yeah, if I was a tarot reader, somebody who's just pulling cards and telling me what the cards are, I think that I can sit here and do readings all day. But the fact is that I really tap into energy and I acknowledge what I'm feeling, what I'm tasting, what I'm hearing, whatever comes up for you. If there's a voice, if there's an image that I'm seeing in my head, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to tell you. So like I said, that is a process. We talk about this for ancestor interpretation. On my blog spot, we offer Reno that ancestor interpretation, dream walking, where literally there's 7 days I prepare myself to go deep under. And I see it all. Like I can see from a baby all the way to you being an adult. And sometimes spirit will show me a lot of other shit that you're not even aware of. And I say, hey, in this process, I saw this, and that, blah, blah. You may know who they are, you may not know. But I guarantee you do. So it's like I said, there's a process when it goes into people that do real readings. Okay, if you're not into real readings, then bitches, hey, I need a reading today. Here you go. But like I said, I don't operate like that, honey. Especially if I'm in a space of doing other stuff and your energy is a little heavy, I need to protect myself. Like I said, someone hit me up for a reading a couple of days ago. And as I said, I love when people hit me up and they respect my time and their time. Hey, I want to pay for a reading today, but I need a reading in 3 days or next week. I love that because you understand that I have to prepare myself and you should be preparing yourself too. Okay. So like I said, there's a process going in, preparing myself, clearing my mind, you know, every day. Like I said, I'm doing things, I'm preparing for things, I'm working towards goals. And then to be like, oh, let me shut this down and put this on hold. Let me go into the realm of spirit. And now I just finished helping. Let's say, for example, I just finished dealing with my mom. I just finished dealing with the neighbor. I just finished dealing with whatever. Now I'm going into spirit and I'm saying all this shit. Like, okay, does this pertain to this person or is this these other people shit that's coming up? And sometimes it's very clear. Like you're like, okay, this is for her, this is for them because you see their name or you see them, and then the shit comes. But sometimes it's just a mix up of all that. So it's like, okay, bitch, or today, okay, I'm doing a lot of work today. I'm drained and then I'm gonna get on the phone with you and do a reading for you, and you like to pull energy, and then I'm pulling energy to read your shit. Yeah, mom, we can't do that. We can't do that, honey. So like I said, I'm very thankful for those of you who reach out and get work done and you respect the advance thing. Like I said, day reading, there is times when we will come out and I will say, okay, y'all, today, I'm doing readings today. I'm willing to do the first 3 people that hit me up. Yes. Well, bitch, like I said, I'm busy. Then let me get. Oh, yeah, honey. Like I said, things come up, energy pull, and bitch, I regret it. Because days later, I'm like, girl, or oh my God, why am I so, ooh, my energy is so, ooh, I feel heavy. Like, what's going on? Yeah, honey, we don't do that. Okay. I mean, the Libra female I know personally, which is a few, they get it. But yeah, she's more heated than her unhealed. Oh, she's more healed than our unhealed Capricorn cousin. Listen, I know that's right. You have my respect. I can't imagine how much energy it takes to do work for people. Oh, a lot. That's why I said these spellcasters and stuff that are alleging, right? We're gonna say the alleged spellcasters who are married or who have children or who have multiple jobs, like they're a restaurant manager and they do reading stuff on the side. How do they, like, I think I saw one of these people that said they work for a police department and they do readings, and I'm just like, but how is that possible? Like, how is that possible? Because in order to tap into energy anyway, you're already some type of empathetic person. So you're always pulling people's energies and emotions. How do you do that? How? And really every single day, like not a set time, like how? Because I'm not married, I don't have kids, I have animals, but there is things that I do, outside of readings. If I'm not doing readings, casework, if I'm not doing that, I'm doing my own stuff, giving devotion to my spirit. That takes up a lot of energy right there too. Giving your spirits devotion, giving them thanks and all that takes a lot of time, a lot of energy. So it's like, how do these people do all that if they really are about the spiritual work and not just about collecting the money? If they're really about doing the work, like how are you able to do that, hon? Yeah, that's some weird shit, honey. Have you done any candle hauls lately? What is that? Buying candles and showing people what I got? Because I'm stocked up. Okay. Edibles, I'm stocked up. I'm stocked up, honey. I can open my own botanic over here, okay? I'm stocked up. And I always get stocked up because, of course, what's going on right now, this is not going to slow me down from doing work for people. Matter of fact, I got a shipment coming in right now from one of the suppliers with some stuff that I need because, of course, like I told y'all, we're doing 4 days of gifting, 50% off all casework. So, of course, I was like, let me load up on these supplies and stuff for some of the stuff I'm going to need. So, like I said, just in case things go down and things get shut down again and you cannot come in, bitch, ain't nothing stopping me. Ain't nothing stopping me, honey. I got my herbs, I got my candles, I got the energy, I got all the tea I need, the locations, okay, all of that. Also, I was thinking if I couldn't get the certain stones, can I work with the spirit of those stones and pull in the energy for what I need if I visualize and yada yada. So that could work. I'm about adding stuff on, not taking away or not being simple, going into like white. Oh, I can get a red colored candle. So let me burn a white candle. Yeah, a white candle would be just as effective as you were to get a red candle or a green candle or a purple candle. But the energy is more potent and more powerful. You can actually get a blue candle, a green candle, red candle, whatever. So the same thing with that. You may not have to get the stones, but look into the energies that these stones represent, the planets, the numbers, and all that, and you can use those things to pull that energy as well. Of course, crystals and stones are a form of magic. We talk about this for earth magic and or crystal magic, right? They also call it geo magic. Okay, so you're using the frequency and vibrations of the earth and the connections to other planetary energies in the working. So of course, if you don't want to do crystal magic because it does not work for you, or you just can't get the crystal like you said, then use other forms of magic to get what you want. Use sigils, use seals, use fire, use earth, use water, use other earth type of magic. Like I said, yes. So yada yada yada. Yes, honey. Come on, Queen of Plants. People think it's a joke, but Mystic is the real deal. When Mystic says she's doing work, she's doing work. I trust me. I know from experience. Come on here. I know that's right. Come on in here. I know that's right, Queen of Plants. Listen, people who knows me even personally, Queen of Plants could vouch for me. People who know me personally, like, this is not for the YouTube. This is not for the gram. This is not for any of this. Without spirit, I don't know where I would be at. I would probably be on drugs. I'd probably be an alcoholic. I'd probably be in prison. I'd probably be doing some fucked up ass shit if it wasn't for spirit. That's why I get so uncomfortable and I get so irritated when people say they're connected to spirit, but yeah, they're making I drink. I do magic, but I'm an alcoholic. I do magic, but I smoke my weed and shit. Like, but spirit has stopped me from doing that because I come from that. I told you I come from family that do that. My mom is somebody who smoked a lot of weed in the past. So like I said, I grew up with that. Cousins doing that shit. And so, like I said, that's in me to do that too. But spirit has stopped me from doing that because that creates obstacles. The money that you're using to buy that weed and that alcohol, you could be investing that into your future. You can use that to fix your credit. Let's talk about it. You could use that to get your own house. You smoke a weed and you got fucked up credit? Please make that make sense to me. Please make that make sense. You're drinking and smoking and you're struggling financially. How does that make something's not adding up here? So like I said, for me, this is me. Every minute on the minute. I eat, I breathe. When it comes down to everything, bitch, I'm acknowledging spirit. Something is not right here, and I'm going to keep it moving. Oh, yeah, something's funny here. And I'm acknowledging this is spirit telling me something. And some people are like, oh, it's not spirit. You could say that, but this time I've been able to keep myself and I've been kept. Because I acknowledge something is not here. Bitch, you go to the same place and the same business. Give you a good example. I went inside of a place. We talked about this before. I went inside a place. The first time I went in, I broke a nail. I went in there and the person was like, oh, yeah, we can't help you, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, that's weird. Okay. Okay. So I leave. And then I'm like, no, I'm going to go in there. So I go up in there again. Hi, can I speak to the manager? Yeah, la, 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 la. And then I leave out again. So this is the second time. So I'm like, this is something spiritual. And the person I'm on the phone with like, you think that everything is spiritual, huh? And I said, not everything. I think some things are an experience, right? A human experience, but I'm a spirit that's seeing it. But I think that sometimes spirit talks. And when I say spirit, I mean the Holy Spirit. When the Holy Spirit is talking to you, bitch, you better listen. So when the Holy Spirit, and there's multiple Holy Spirits, but I'm talking about one in particular, and I got to tell you which one in particular, but there's a Holy Spirit, okay? When the Holy Spirit falls on you, okay, that collectiveness, you listen. So I'm like, okay, something that's going on. Give me a minute. So of course I take them off the speaker, and I'm sitting here, and I'm just like, okay, should I go or should I stay? And literally, I saw it play out in my mind. Exactly on what should be done. So I said, hold on, girl. Turn off my car, go back in there. Hi, can I speak to the manager? No, not you. There's another manager here. Mind you, my conscious mind don't know this, but I see a bald-headed Indian man. Yeah, there's another manager here. Can I speak to the other manager? Oh, he's the lead something. Okay, that's fine. Can I talk to him? Then he come out. Yeah, hi. Yeah, there seems to be some issue. I placed an order. They told me 45 minutes. Now I'm here. They're telling me it's going to be another hour. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just confirmed. Then they said they cannot help because they don't have the order. Sorry, but I placed the order. You guys took the money off the card. So this needs to be fixed. And he said, no, you're right. So sure enough, boom, boom, boom. Girl, guess what? The order was done. The, yeah, wait, what did you say name was? Bam. Oh yeah, here we go right here. Yeah, it was under, for some reason it was under a whole nother order. Well, the receipt right here says order number blah 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 blah. Yeah, well somehow somebody got mixed up. Like, let me make sure it's my right order. And that's just one example. I told y'all many things. Going into parties, going into events, people, you should come to the party. You should go out. Okay, I go there, something feel right. Okay, bitch, I gotta go. Where you gotta go? I gotta go home. Where you gotta go home for? I got things I gotta do at home. Bitch, I go home, I get a call a couple hours later. Girl, you know there was a bad accident. Girl, you know they were shooting up the place. Girl, you know there was a car that went straight through the house. Girl, you know that it started raining, thunder and lightning. Girl, you know the pole and it followed down and the house caught a fire. Like, wait, what? Going into, I told y'all, even going into last year, a high-speed chase happened. We were supposed to be going to another city, Sacramento. I told my friend, I was like, yeah, honey, I don't feel like going. Oh, girl, come on. No. I was like, girl, let's go to Walmart. We end up going to Walmart. I'm like, I feel unease. Like, Spirit was like, bitch, get home. Sure enough, bitch, I get home. One stop. Oh, my God, let me go get me something to eat. Sure enough, honey, not even 30 minutes later, you know, I'm calling a checking girl. You know, there was a high-speed chase not too far from your house. You know, a man was killed. What? Type it in, sure enough, it was. They still had, up until the time they had a tire on the side of the road with items in it. It was a tire that came from his car. So I'm like, Spirit is always talking, and I pay attention. So like I said, for me, I'm a devotee of Spirit, and it's all the time. This is how I keep myself protected. This is how I keep myself sane. This is how I keep myself healed. Okay. I stop myself from being a hoe, from being a drug addict, a prostitute, whatever you want to call it. Because like I said, we talk about escort girl. Like I said, people thought I was fucking for money. Girl, I don't do that. I never have, I never will. Bitch, I don't gotta take out my clothes for the motherfucking money, bitch. I choose to take out my clothes if I want to, but I don't have to. So it's like, yeah, this is no show. A lot of these people, like I said, they talk about them being spiritual, but yet they have to file for bankruptcy. They talk about them being connected to voodoo and hoodoo. And bitches got fucked up credit, ain't got no money. They got in and out. They were in and out of fucking jail. Like, so wait, does Spirit only talk to you when it's convenient? Because Spirit talked to me a lot of times. I told y'all even when I was back in the day, and I'm going to be done because, of course, I don't want to keep talking about it. But when back in the day where I was going through financial issues, right? 2008, 2009. Honey, a woman came to me with some illegal shit. Like, you can get $20,000 right now. Let me show you how to do A, B, C to G. Girl, you get $20,000 right now, and then once you get your $20,000, then you help other people get their money, and then you get a cut of that. And I was just like, I don't think I want to be a part of that. Mind you, a bitch had no money. A bitch was barely, girl, like it was by the grace of God, girl, that the power was on and shit. But I was very tempted. And that's what the Spirit does. The Spirit come in and the Spirit tips you. And I said, bitch, fuck that. Yeah, I get that money and I end up going to jail. And 2 years from now, then my life is fucked up and I'm going to always have money problems just because I wanted a quick 20,000 or 30,000 or 40,000. And then guess what? True story. One of the person that was part of that whole little ring group ended up getting caught 2 years later and had to serve 7 years in prison for every person that they got over on. They were making money too. They got their 20,000. They were, okay, I can get you 20,000, but you got to give me 7,000. And I just said, fuck, honey, like that's a lot of money. Like I could have $500,000 in 30 days. So I was like, bitch, I ain't getting caught up with that girl. And it has something to do with the feds too. But it's like, yeah, mom, I don't do that. So like I said, they caught her. They caught her at her job. I'm assuming somebody's told on her. And they went right there to her and they said, bitch, we're going to investigate your ass, bitch. They got it right together. So I'm like, yeah, honey. Spirit, this is not for no front. This is not for no show. This is not to just collect coin. This is not to act like I'm that girl. Like, mama, I'm that girl. I did with Spirit, honey. Always. Like I said, we go down the list and we go down the probability and possibilities, bitch, of what I could have done. And even the haters, oh, girl, go take your medicine. I'm not on medicine, honey. I'm not a Mexican girl. You either catch me when I'm really, really tired, or you catch me when I'm really, really excited because the day was fucking good. Bitch, catch me when I first wake up and you say, okay, this bitch is born. Oh, wow. Bitch. Okay. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Be resourceful. Yes, got those. Come on there, janitor side. Listen. Yes, honey. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna go. Okay. It's about to be 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Okay. I need to lay my butt down, relax myself. Okay. I appreciate you all for coming in here. I know it's pretty late. Sawhein is coming in. Sawhein is coming up. Okay. We do know, for anybody who knows some real tea. See, I mean, I could do my research because yesterday was a very powerful day. Well, the 28th and the 29th. And a lot of these people didn't even know that. They didn't even take advantage of it. I bet you they didn't. And we did. So anyway, a lot coming up, a lot of energy coming through. And we're going to talk about it, okay? We always give praise and honors to our ancestors, the spirits that walk with us, that talk to us. And of course, as I always say, keep your vibrations up, your frequencies up, and stay protected. Okay? Do it all. Ain't too much, ain't no such thing as too much protection. Ain't no, oh girl, I'm doing too much. No, ain't no such thing as that. Too much is given, much is required. Okay? Too much is given, much is required. And in the process of you getting to where you need to get to, bitch, that means the higher up you get, the more energies try to come in and take. Like I said, look at the haters that thought that they were getting me together last time, girl. Now they doing what I was doing. Now they're Egyptian witches now, and they talk about the Bible and shit. As I said before, I'm mother. Call me mother. Bitch, been there, done that. We're moving on. Okay. It's still a part of our daily practice, but bitch, there's no more secrets. So, bitch, you go ahead and get the heck of Book of Magic and you do all this other good shit they got going on that people really can't even practice anymore anyway, because the items that the book is requiring you to have, you can't buy. You got to know people that has that. That's like you saying, all the people that call themselves commission witches and shit. Who you know over there in the land of Kemet that can help? Because, bitch, I know several people all around motherfucking East Africa. Bitch, lots of people, girl. Qatar, Yemen, Egypt. Girl, we go into all that. And I can call them gladly on the phone. And you can gladly talk to them. Bitch. So like I said, bitch, what type of work you're doing? Well, you can't even get those herbs unless you know people from over there. I mean, because we could talk about it, ma'am. We could talk about it. We have Egyptian artifacts. We have Egyptian everything you could think of, bitch. Like I said, that's what we do. We don't just talk. We don't just act like that's what we do. But like I said, publicly, some things are meant to be, kept to yourself. Like I said, we still go over things. We still educate people on things. We still go hard on things. But bitch, some things we keep to ourselves. Like I said, bitch, you're doing what I already did, girl. Keep it up, girl. You're much older than me, honey. Keep it up, girl. It's getting very dry, very tiring. And girl, when people see that you're a one-trick pony, they're gonna say, "Yeah, let me start dealing with this bitch, honey," because she claims she's doing Egyptian magic, and the bitch can't even manifest a healthy body. The bitch can't even manifest a real man. And we know there's a very powerful Egyptian ritual out there, which I keep talking about. Very powerful. If you want a man or a woman, you do this. It works. It works mainly on people who are feminine and they're attracted to someone who's masculine. Very ancient Egyptian magical spell. And it's very effective. You can see results like that. Mama wouldn't be doing a binding spell. Mama would really have her man that really wants her, who want to drink her bath water without her putting something on him right there by her. That binding shit is for the weak. I have to bind my man to me so no other hoe get him. Nobody wants your man but you, sis. I'm willing to bet that. Okay? I'm willing to bet that, sis. Nobody wants him but you. Okay? He ain't got no money, and his dick can't stay up. I'm pretty sure, sis, nobody wants him but you. Okay? While you worrying about what I'm doing over here. Going into the scarecrow looking bitch, too? Bitch, we got something for your ass, too. You a scarecrow bitch. You know who you are down in L.A.? You know exactly who you are down in LA, girl. Girl, Miss Raw Meat Eating. We got something good for you, Scarecrow. Mm-hmm. Anywho, yes, protection and cleanse. Come on, Edible. Shake that energy off. Gotta shake it off. Shake, 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 shake it off. I've been carrying my twin division and 7 rays on me for my vax appointments and whenever I go out. Wait, how many appointments did you have for your vax? I heard that. How many appointments did you have? Yes. Is this head hetero related? No. This is piglet related. Oink, 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 oink. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. What, what in the world? somebody hit me up and they said, Mama's wearing wigs to cover up her dying ass follicle. So I was like, Mama's wearing wigs now to cover up her follicles. Like, Mama. Oh, yes, come on in here. Yes, honey, it's definitely Hathor related. Yes, honey, come on in here. Listen, Scarecrow know who she is. She's the messiest one. She's the messiest one, honey. Kissing ass and then, oh, let me join. Let me join too. But you gonna get fucked up, girl. You already got the popos on your ass, bitch. Don't make me pull that Saturn energy, bitch, where they get your ass and you be another fucking Sandra Bland, bitch. Okay, I said what I said. Come on here, Lady K. Listen, Lady K, we exiting out, honey. We got a busy weekend. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready to what is coming. I hope y'all ready. I'm ready. See, this is spirit because I've been giving thanks to Holy Cow. Yeah. See, there you go. See, we talk about a cow, but the bitch who thinks she's a cow is a pig. When we say heifer, we give all praise and honor and thanks to Hathor, because she's one mighty ass heifer. But this one that thinks she's connected to a heifer is actually a pig. You know, I'm be sitting here doing this and shit. Hi. Hello, people. With her, 8 rows of teeth. Her teeth assist. Let me see if I get her teeth assist together. Where her teeth is at? Oh, I probably can't get her teeth together. She got like 8 rows of teeth in her mouth. Hello, everybody. Who are you? Wow, my fellow workers. I'm here to do some work with y'all. And I hope that you guys stay tuned. Like, Mama. And you over here sending me messages talking about Mr. Man and shit. And you looking like that? I don't look like a Sasquatch. I don't look like a Wendigo. I don't look like no type of ape shit, girl. You ever look like a damn... I can't even say Miss Piggy. Because Miss Piggy is very, very beautiful to me. Honey, Miss Thing, you are giving me the human centipede type of movie type of tea. Like Mama's mouth has been connected to somebody's motherfucking ass. And her breath look like it smell like ass. The show ever talk about she doing rituals and I'm pulling your energy. Mama, you should be up there then. Mama, you should be up there then, girl. You pulling that energy, girl. You should be up there then, sis. You should be up there. You still out in the pig yard playing with the pigs. You still out in the fucking slough rolling around that damn mud and shit, girl. Hello, everybody. I want to do some work for y'all. I hope that you know. And her eyes do all this shit. Hi, everybody. I'm here to talk about a ritual for y'all. That's why she don't get on camera. She don't get on camera because Mama eyes be popping in and out, girl. And she talk about somebody else doing drugs and sleeping shit, girl. My eyes don't be popping in and out like that. Girl, I'll be doing all that shit, girl. What's going on with that? Because see, that's what I said. That's how I be getting together right there. I'll be getting this together before anything. Before anything, Mama, this will be got. If you need to get those motherfuckers pulled out and put some veneers up in there or some dentures, whatever the hell you need, bitch, you need to do that. Because that shit look horrible, honey. And she's sitting there. I need to go. I need to go. Oh my God. I need to go, honey. I need to go. I need to go. Pork can't sing with us. Oh, I know. Ooh. Oh my God, edibles. Listen. All those gums. And the crazy thing about it is, one of these girls tried to put a little fake cartoon when she had my picture on Patreon and shit, trying to expose me on Patreon. Like, mama, you can Google that name and you get those videos and pictures for free. Like, mama, like I said, when I signed the modeling contract, be on a cam show, bitch, they tell you where the shit was gonna be at. Girl, I knew exactly what I was signing up for, girl. Haters and non-haters would see it, girl. That's why I did it, okay? But mama had this little cartoon character with the gums and the teeth showing. Like, bitch, I have a gap, but I have all my teeth, bitch, and there's not cricket, they're not, none of that. I have all my teeth, and my teeth is bigger than my motherfucking gums, but my teeth is not bigger than my motherfucking mouth. If you hear a lisp while I'm talking, it's the gap between my motherfucking teeth and my big ass tongue hitting where that fucking space is at. But bitch, that whole fucking gum thing, bitch, that's what your sister looked like. All those gums and all those little baby teeth and rows of teeth in her damn mouth. Like, no tea, no shade, honey. That's something that needs to be worked out. So like I said, people be trying to cap and clown. Like, girl, clown me with some real shit. Like, talk about some real shit when you clown, but you can't. You can't talk about the real shit because you know you'll be shut down. You talk about, oh, that bitch always have some dry wigs on. Bitch, I have several wigs over here, girl. And I guarantee that I can sell these wigs and pay your rent off for the next year. Okay, let's talk about it. So, bitch, like I said, bitch, ain't nothing that you doing or you're saying that's doing anything but amping up your so-called comedy because you're, oh, I gotta feel like this bitch is doing worse than me. Girl, if you just stayed in your lane, you wouldn't have to worry about what I'm doing. If you stop trying to look at what I'm doing, if you stop trying to click on my name and see what I'm doing and just watching, you wouldn't have to worry about what I'm doing. You wouldn't have to worry about, oh my God, you're talking about me. My spell is manifesting, isn't it? No, my spell is manifest because you still got your mouth on my dick. That's what spell is really manifesting. Your mouth is still on my dick. That's what spells are really manifesting. You still want some of this motherfucking cum. That's what it is. You're still looking at those videos and oh God, I want to see this bitch. Oh God, the titties at the top and then they got the bottom. Ooh. I hope your man walk in when you're doing it so he can hit me up. That's what I hope. I hope your man walk in while you're watching those pictures so he can hit me up. Because bitch, I'm internet fucking your man. I sure am. I sure am, bitch. I hope he hit me up subliminally. Okay, bitch. I gotta show you how it's done. Wait a minute. Edibus, you know what I'm talking about. Edibus, somebody on my Facebook was sharing somebody's story. This is like probably like a month ago. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute, who is this? And I click on it. And honey, hello, girl, flea market, swap meet, I can't even say Crenshaw and Slauson. She probably got some little flea market or little alley market down there in the South somewhere, Houston or somewhere, honey. Girl, on her necklace, girl, on her neck. I don't know if that was her hair. She had a funny pony on, skin looking blotchy as hell, crackhead looking fucking eyeliner and shit. Hello, everybody. Guess where I'm at right now? I'm right here And what better place than to learn or to get your information from me? I need you to go ahead and send me a inbox message and I can help you get what you need to get. Alrighty. Bye, y'all. I was like, oh no, honey, I rebuked that name of the Holy Spirit, girl. I had to get my holy water and throw that my motherfucking. I said, I rebuked that, honey. Girl, it was looking crazy as fuck. Like, mama, if you gonna get on there with that, tighten that shit up. For one, and you're a cisgender female too. For two, like I said, girl, instead of you trying to help people get to where they get to, bitch, how about like I said, let's work on there. It says a healthy mouth equals a healthy body. Where the fuck is that thing at? I wonder if it says it on here. Does it say it on here? Does it say it on here? I don't think so. So y'all know I got, veneers, and we're doing the other side of shit too. Y'all know I got veneers on the upper right side of my mouth to make my teeth shit stronger. Right. So I buy special stuff like this right here. I bought this. I have like I said, a whole bunch of special shit I put in my mouth and shit to keep my teeth nice and white and clean and shit. Honey, on the box it said a clean mouth, a healthy mouth equals a healthy body. And I'm like, that is so true. That is so true. And people be like, well, third world countries, what about them? But third world country people ain't reading me down. Third world country people ain't out here trying to talk about they manifesting and they got 20 readings a day. Mama, when you do these readings, what are you buying? Because you don't got a mansion. You're not driving a fucking Rolls Royce. Your credit's still fucked up. So what are you doing with these readings that you're getting 20 readings a day? Because the mouth is still jacked up. And you can fix your whole mouth regardless of how bad it is for no more than $30,000. No matter how bad the teeth is. You got no teeth, you got rolls missing. $30,000 the most. And that's if you go to like a well-known dentist like in New York or LA. You go to a little local dentist, a dentist that's, somewhat there, mediumly priced, and I think it's 1-800dentist.com. They could tell you. You call and say, hi, I'm interested in this. Okay, you come in and do a x-ray, whatever. Girl, $140. And they'll tell you, you got this, you got that. We need you to blah, 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 blah. Well, it's like, girl, invest in that mouth before you fix your mouth to talk about somebody. Before you fix mouth and come for me, before you have your mouth on me, fix your mouth. So anyway, it was like, I saw that and I was just like, ooh, girl, like they, girl. It's like growing up, those bitches that be hating on you and ooh, she thinks y'all dad. Oh my God, look at this bitch. And then now they're trying to be like you. Like, bitch, you're watching me, or you're watching me because you wanted what I had. You saw the support. You saw what people were doing, and they're still doing it. Some are doing it more privately now because none of that hating ass bitches will just try to sit here and hate all fucking day. But you saw that and you wanted that. Oh my God, I'm not really getting support. I'm getting these little people that want these simple ass rituals. Oh my God. So now it's let me revamp myself and let me go from being a hoodoo priestess to being a Egyptian witch. Like, an Egyptian witch that's used in the Bible? Can you show us your book of spells that you're using for your Egyptian magic? And then, I don't know Arabic. Well, that should be a problem because they also spoke Coptic. In Egypt, they spoke Greek. You also had Hebrew and some of the little things there too, but it was Arabic, Coptic, and Greek. So, bitch, learn one of those 3 languages if that's really what the T is. And if not, learn Hebrew. That's one of the easiest languages you can learn is Hebrew. So it's like for me, like, girl, y'all really are trying to, I want to be that girl, ooh, and then comparing me to a jigsaw face bitch, and then a jigsaw who is a drag queen. I'm talking about stuff. This is really a man. Show your ID. Show me that you're pulling men and nothing else. Show me that a man who's actually into women is actually falling for you and trying to be with you. Because, bitch, nothing pertained to you. Everything dealt with one person and everybody else jumped in. And initially, it was none of you hoes in my peripheral. None of you hoes live in my peripheral, bitch. We're just one bitch because she made a video talking, and then you start making, we're going to make our video, we're going to make our channel big because we're going to keep talking about this bitch, and we're going to make it seem like we're enemies with this bitch. But you're not an enemy, girl, because I don't do internet beef. If you're really about to like, bitch, you'll meet with me in person. We don't do the internet back and forth. Then shut up, bitch, and fuck you, bitch. You're a fat bitch. You're a black bitch. Like, what are we accomplishing? And let me shut your YouTube down. You two don't pay me. Bitch, you two don't pay me. Well, I'm gonna follow you to the dog shit too. We're gonna report your channel and say you got somebody underage on you because you know that's what they did. Bitch, I say, yeah, honey, I got some haters. Record the IP address of the people that sent this. Here's proof. You can go back and check the recording because all the lives are recorded. There was nobody underage on the camera. But of course, like I said before, when you know that a bitch is better than you, she look better than you, she attract better things than you, bitch, let's stop it right in the tracks. And you got another fucking he-man that's trying to jump in, trying to be secretive and shit. Bitch, talk about that. I do this, I do that, girl. Another loser ass he-man. Bitch, she don't want none either. Mama, it's time to go ahead and sit down and go relax somewhere, honey. Bitch, stay in your lane and mind your business. Because, bitch, like I said, bitch, it falls back on you too because you thought that you're going to be helping and putting your hands in shit because you need the coin too. Well, let me play stupid because I know this woman is mentally handicapped. So let me use what I used to write. You are mentally handicapped too, according to the public records. You blew a mo out of fucking a mountain out of fucking molehill, girl. A fucking mo out of fucking mountain hill, bitch. You that basic ass bitch too, girl. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm talking too much, honey. I don't know how much of I don't know that much about Hather, but that she's connected to Ra, I think, and she connects to the beauty energy. Now I'm curious about this ritual. It's a very potent, powerful ritual. Maybe in the advanced tantric class, River City will go over this ritual because this ritual will bind you and tie you and bring you up on many levels. Oh, come on in here. It'll take you from the rooter to the tutor to the top to the bottom. It brings the man into you. And I want to say this, if you know anything about brujeria, okay, oh, never mind. I was going to say something right now. Nope, never mind, because they like to Google shit. Okay. So, yeah, we'll say that for something else. Because I would say in brujeria, there's something very similar to that. And there's actually a candle that you can get. And of course, with this, you don't need that. You can, use whatever, not use whatever, but there's things you can use, Apple is one of them, honey. Yes. I've been watching over 5 years. I'm familiar with this trolls at this. At least trolls have stopped coming in your live shot. We can chat a piece. Right? Right? Oh, yes, Fiji water. 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 Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And if I don't do the Fiji water, because sometimes they don't have the Fiji water, I get the what is the other water? Essentia. And there's another water. I'm looking at it right now. It's called Hydrate 2.0. You get it at the 7-Eleven. Not 7-Eleven. What is that? Arco. Good water. Good water, honey. Crystal Geyser, I just drink it to keep me, hold me over. But Fiji water, I love Fiji water. Oh my God. And then Hawaiian. They got a Hawaiian artesian water too at Trader Joe's. Oh God. And I think they got one from New Zealand too. Oh, and then the Waikiki water too. Oh yeah. Yes, good for your body. This is really hydration. Real hydration right here. This whole bottle will have you peeing 30 times. That's how you know you're drinking real water. If you drink 8 ounces of water and you only go pee one time, then yeah, honey, I don't know how alkalinizing that water is, how hydrating is, but bitch, the more water you drink, your body, it flushes out the old water and it restores the other water. It's like a flush. When you have a radiator and you do a radiator flush, right? There's already coolant in there, but you pour more coolant in there to drain out that coolant, right? Same thing when you drink water. You drink water, and like I said, real water, and you're not peeing like that. Oh yeah, honey. That's how people don't like, Fiji and stuff. They're like, oh no, I pee a lot when I drink alkaline water. That's good, honey. You don't want that water sitting inside your body, resting out your kidneys and shit, giving you kidney stones and bladder stones and shit. Yes, I thought things calmed down. You know that when things are done, especially within the Black community, you know that how things are habitual. You know that if Black people do something and they see that it's getting them the attention that they've been longing for. They keep doing it. Like, oh God, I'm gonna keep doing, keep doing, I'm gonna keep doing, I'm gonna keep doing that. I want to get myself out there. I want people to see me. So you know it's never gonna stop. You already know that. But now, of course, going into not recognizing them, but they're recognizing me. Now people are finding me. Most of my clients that I have now virtually have come from them. That's what I said before. I can't really hate it because, of course, you got me. You're showing me. You're charging people for me, and they're hitting me up for the real tea. I told y'all, but I didn't tell y'all. A guy sent me $500 for one of their group to see some nude videos and pictures of me because these bitches were selling my pictures, honey, selling my pictures and information. Join my Patreon. I'll show this nigga. And the guy said, hi, I would like to buy some pictures and videos from you. Oh, really? How much money you got? I got 100. Nope. No, You want some customized videos and pictures? I need 500. Bam! Sent that money over. Thank you, bitches. So they don't know that they're sending people over here. So like I said, it is what it is. You know, we can't really hate. You know, hoes are doing death spells and money rituals. And they're like, it's manifesting. It's manifesting. Yeah, I don't think they ever tried to claim that, but I'm sure they're going to if they have not. And we're going to put that to rest right now. Going into my sister's death. My sister was sickly right after she had her surgery. We talked about this before. She lost her vision. Her vision came back. And the doctor basically told her how long she had. She didn't want to tell nobody. She got that from everybody. Nobody knew how long she had until her very last appointment. One of her friends knew. Nobody else knew. She ended up passing 3 months later. So, bitch, there was no death spell you did to make that manifest. Once again, going into the Holy Spirit and going into my ancestors and the waters that you got to go through. Because, bitch, none of your deities can go through them. I don't care what you say you worship. I don't give a fuck what you say about your ancestors. Bitch, you started all this shit. And, bitch, you have no power. When it's somebody coming for you and you steady like you mind your business, now we're talking about a whole nother story. But you knocked on that door and, bitch, you're not coming through. That's why your spells ain't fucking manifesting. It's not coming through. You're not coming through. And so you'll learn that because once again, that's called insanity. When you do the same thing over and over again and when you do the same thing over again and you're expecting different results. So y'all been doing this shit for all these years, 2017, bitch. Now we fast forwarded. Y'all still stuck in y'all home. Somebody barely relocated to a whole nother state. We know how that even happened. Well, bitch, like I said, I've still manifest. I'm still 3 steps ahead of that, girl. And there's no PPP loans over here. There's no EDD loan over here. There's no EBT. There's no welfare. There's none of that. Everything I got, I work for. Bitch. I work. J-O-B. Bitch, ain't no lying, ain't no cheating, bitch. And my check don't come from fucking YouTube, as said before. Bitch, clients is what pay. Okay? Clients, not YouTube. I'm not doing shit to get my views up. But bitch, let me get my views up because I want that YouTube check. Girl, bye. Bitch, the clients is what's going to pay your fucking bills. And like I said, when you have content about somebody outside of your gifts and your talent, now people are like, do they really got talent? Do they really got talent? Because all the shit I'm seeing is about somebody else. Do they really got gifts? And even going to their life story. Well, yeah, I didn't know anything about spirit until I was like 50 years old. Like, what? Like, here I am. I grew up in a house where I saw things that I thought, okay, that's normal. And then as I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, that wasn't normal. Going into masonry, going into witchcraft, going into astral projections. Like I said, I heard these stories, but I thought everybody had somebody who did it. Oh, yeah, I had an auntie that did that. Oh, yeah, my grandmother did that. Oh, my grandma. Like, that's what I thought. I didn't think it was anything special until about 16, 17, where I'm like, oh, shit, there's some shit going on here. So like I said, for me, that's what it comes down to, bitch. Your life have to show what you talk about. If you're that powerful bitch, girl, ain't no bankruptcy. If you're that powerful bitch, girl, ain't no lying, cheating, and stealing. You can manifest that money you need to buy what you need, right? You can manifest that money that you need to get the house you need, right? Because you're that witch bitch. But the whole thing about, oh, I manifest, but bitch, you're writing bounce checks. I'm a powerful witch, but let's put in that report button. Like, is it magic? Or is it that weak ass, lazy ass, bummy ass shit? So, bitch, like I said, bitch, it is what it is, bitch. people be talking about they witches and spiritualists and they do shit like the mundane world. Bitch, if that's what a witch means, that means everybody's a high priestess. If that's what being a high priestess means, that means everybody could do that. Girl, the spell is manifesting. The energy is being pulled. You're getting drained right now. Oh yeah, look at that demon right now. The demon got the bitch sneezing. The demon got the bitch. Demons cause that. Cause is that why you big as hell and you unhealthy? The demons got you big as hell and unhealthy too? And got your teeth fucked up? Because we talk about that too, girl. Having your skin looking blotchy. I mean, let's talk about it here, girl. It got you talking with your mouth and eyes open. So if the demon got me sneezing, so they got you fucked up like that too then, sis, huh? But they got you more fucked up. Because I could be sneezing all day long, girl. It ain't going to change me. It ain't going to change the appearance of me. Bitch, what you got going on, girl, you look dead. You look like somebody's corpse. You look like a cadaver, honey. We talk about you deal with Oshun and my ancestors. Girl, they sucking that energy right out your body. I see you still thinking about me, Mr. Man. My spells are manifesting. If you stayed the fuck out my chat, nobody would think about you. You stop sending me emails, nobody would think about you. But I think my spells manifest. I say, God, keep my feet, and keep my titty in their mouth. And it seemed like it's working. Keep my feet and keep my titties in their mouth. It seemed like that's what's working. It seemed like it's working. Keep it in their mouth. Keep me on their mind so I'm not on here. They figure out what I'm doing. What this bitch doing? Ooh. The bitch is live. Let's go. Let's subscribe from a bogus account so nobody can see that we're a subscriber. And let's watch. You can't stop thinking about me. Then a bitch doing a ritual. Focus on me. Baby, let me focus on me. Like she was doing something on me. I put a spell on you. Girl, I'll be begging for a coin like you if you really have that type of power. I'll be begging for those views so I can get that YouTube check. I'll be sitting there, please join my Patreon. Please guarantee I could bring your spell in 72 days, 72 hours. Hit me up for that. Send me that coin. That's what those beggars be doing, girl. Lying and saying they do it in 72 hours. Bitch, there's no way no spell's going to manifest in 72 hours. That bitch been dealing with that for 7 years. There's no way that's going to happen. I don't care how powerful you is, bitch. You're not powerful on the internet. You're not that powerful ass bitch begging for people you don't know's energy. I said it, I will say it again. You're not that powerful on here begging. Focus on me. I got the bitch's channel shut down. Focus on me. I gave the bitch a death spell. Focus on me. The bitch haven't been on because she's working at McDonald's. Girl, my skin is too pretty to be working at any fast food restaurant. No tea, no shade to anybody. I don't want no acne. I'm not trying to get broke, girl. Bumps popping up on my eye and shit. No tea, no shade. I don't have the patience to work at fast food, girl. Especially right now. No customer service like that, girl. I don't got no patience for that, honey. Girl. Oh, my mama escorting. Mama must be sucking dick to make money. Girl, I ain't a fool. They're doing stings right now for one. And for two, girl, you got CR19 going on. And people don't got the money, so they're trying to rob people. The fuck I look like meeting up with somebody and getting robbed. Yeah, girl. When I tell you, bitch, I have supporters, I have supporters. Hey. Okay. Anyway. The apples. Ooh, I know a thing or two involving the use of apples. Listen, you might know about the ritual. You can use apples for numerous things. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Use a lot of apples, but I love to learn, as Mystic knows. You need to come on and teach me, Mystic. I'm ready. Okay. We're going to talk about that probably in the advanced tantra class. Yes. Same. I can't do fast food. That's for tough skin. I know. And nothing too. You smell like the shit. Like I said, I'm not knocking nobody. Hey, leave him alone. Leave him alone, you devil. Come over here, baby. She won't mess with you. Don't let her mess with you. Don't worry about it. She won't mess with you. We'll cover you with the blue towel to protect you. We'll cover you with the blue towel to protect you from this demon. This demon, dog. She's a demon. She's not of God. You're a devil. You're not of God. You are a devil worshiper. Get out my house. You're not of God. You're not of God. I rebuke you. You're not of God. Let me take my rompe conjuros and rub it on you. I break any spell and curses this bitch might have on her. I rebuke it in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Holy Trinity. Ow, Cleopatra. Yes, honey. Oya. Oshun. Kalima. Mietra. Bust her. Bust the spirit. Break it up. Let's come over here. We got you good. Yeah. Bella be killing me, God. Listen, God. Yes, listen. No, for real. No, for real. And you smell like the fast food. You smell like it. I'm telling you, that's I'm like, listen, I'm not knocking nobody. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm like, honey, yeah, I'd rather do warehouse jobs than do fast food. And of course, I did a warehouse job, honey. I worked for Toyota back in the day, and it was called Dana. Okay, I worked for Toyota, honey. I've done McDonald's. I've won Walmart. I've done Sears. I worked for a realtor. What else? What's another place? Bitch, I did a commission place for a cutlery place called, I think it's called Cutco or something like that. Oh, honey, girl. Like I said, McDonald's, you will smell. Hey, girl, listen. That's why we don't. That's why we don't put nice bed. Look, talk about that. Bitch, come here. That's why we don't put nice bedding on the bed, because you just like to tear shit up, bitch. We don't put no nice bed on here, bitch. You like to tear shit up, girl. You gonna stick with this Walmart bedding, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you getting mad. Man, bitch, sit right here so they can all see you. I want them to see how vicious you are. Look at this demon girl. Look at her. Look, yeah. Don't get camera shy. Oh, no, girl, they right here. No, girl, don't try to get camera shy now, girl, because you're on camera. They're seeing you right now. The girl, don't try to act like you. They looking at you right now. They could see you. They can see you. Yeah. Yep. Get close. Get close so they can see you. Get close so they can see your demonic ass. Get close so they can see you, girl. Go ahead. Get close. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get close, ma'am. Go ahead, ma'am. Get. She was like, she was like, they looking at me. What's going on? Who's looking at me, mom? Mom, who's looking at me? You know exactly who's looking at you, girl. Okay. She's really heavy, honey. Smell like grease. Yes. Ooh. Is this sound like a joke? But I saw a video of a guy fucking a pumpkin, and I felt like he was doing some sort of ritual with that. Oh, he was. Oh, honey, listen. We're gonna be talking about a lot of stuff. Okay. In the next few coming days, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. He definitely is doing some rituals, honey. A lot of stuff that we're seeing and some of us are not seeing right now is very ritualistic. They actually found a woman over here in California desert from New Jersey. Did y'all hear about that? And I said, honey, girl, honey, no, ma'am, nope, nope, I had to shut that down, honey. Nope, bitch, I'm telling y'all, they be doing some shit. Yes, pumpkins and all that. Pumpkins and chickens. You know, the guy did the raw chicken video and shit. Like, what is going on? Okay. Yes, I worked at Arby's for a bit, and I could not handle smelling like fucking roast beef whenever I came home. Ooh, it was horrible. And it makes you not want to eat the food no more. You know, you smell all that like, ooh, girl, like the McDoubles. The McDoubles and shit, like, ooh, honey, Once you're just like, yeah, I can't do the McDoubles. And then Barack Obama just disgusted me out when he said that McDoubles can have fillers in it. And when I looked up, it said that fillers could be mealworms. And I said, girl, these girls don't know what the fuck a mealworm is, girl. Y'all know what a mealworm is? I said a mealworm could be inside of a burger as a filler. I'll pass. Bitch, that turned me all the way off with McDonald's McDouble. And then a quarter pounder with cheese. I was just like, damn, this big ass meat, all this damn calories and all this fat, and I'm still hungry. Yeah, I'll pass. Then the fries start tasting like almonds and shit. Like, I think there's an almond oil or something to cook these fries. No, the fuck they not, because I bought almond oil at the Indian store, and it tastes nothing like that. I said, yeah, bitch, let me get out of it. And like I said, Wendy's, I was giving some stale ass nuggets. Jack in the Box give you undercooked meat. I say, yeah, girl. Yeah, nowadays, girl, we eat, like I said, home cooked food. It has to be from a Mexican restaurant. It has to be from a Chinese restaurant. It has to be from a Middle Eastern restaurant, an Indian restaurant. Yeah, no fast food places, honey, like that. Oh yeah, let me eat this. Yeah, they're doing too much, honey. This is my first time seeing her. Bella, oh honey, she's heavy. Yeah, imagine Anubis, two and a half of Anubises. Okay, there you go. Two of Anubises. Okay, will definitely be Bella. Oh, look it up. Oh, yeah, the lady was found in the desert from New Jersey. She went missing in June, and they found her right before Halloween. I didn't look on it yet because I'm gonna do some spiritual stuff on that. There's two things I'm gonna do spiritual stuff on. I'm gonna do spiritual stuff on this situation now because it deals with the desert, and there's another situation that's been going on since last year that I want to talk about. And of course, yeah, I wanna tap in. Like Sweetie said, tap 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 in. I want to tap in and I want to get into those frequencies, honey. So like I said, we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna get in, honey. I will sing y'all the next 2 days. Like I said, Sunday and Monday we'll be finishing up one of the last classes, and then the last class will be the Lilith class. Yes, honey. She'll be presented by next week. I'll probably give y'all to her like probably Thursday because there's some place I need to be for the new moon, honey. Oh girl. I'm not. Listen, I'm being honest. I'm not trying to spend any of the money that I have saved up. Okay, I'm trying to get some new coin to pay for that trip. And so, bitch, that's why I'm like, bitch, let me offer for the casework. Let me, because it's gonna be a pretty penny. Hang on, it's gonna be a pretty penny. And I'm like, bitch, yeah, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and offer some classes and some more casework to get that trip going. Because bitch, we're going. Okay, hello, we going, girl. That girl, hello. Bitch, we gonna be there. Bitch, we gonna be there. Bitch, we gonna fucking be there, bitch. And I'll give you a little sneak peek too of what we got going on. Okay, come on in here. Almond oil fries, yes, it tastes nasty as hell. Come on here, Larry. Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, honey, we are doing great, Larry. The desert is a spirit where most connect to light being where, right. And of course, you can do a lot of work in the desert. A lot, when it comes to desert rituals, it's the idea of a dry spell, right? A dry spell and then a rush of things coming in. We also know that the devil is the place where the desert is a place where Jesus met the devil. We know that deals with conjuring up and summoning up energy. Oh, come on in here. And then going into even the spirits of the desert, right? The fiery, demonic beings. Okay. And I'll just keep it there. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that take place in deserts and I was gonna say farms, but definitely desert, like New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, California. There's a lot of weird shit that take place in the desert parts. Okay, very very weird. Like I said, honey, yeah, there's no back roads for me, mom. There's no back roads for me, hon. When GPS tell you to take the little side street because it's the faster way, and it's 9:30 at night, I'll pass GPS. I'll stay on the freeway for another 40 minutes. I didn't tell you this, but one time we were going through the Bay Area. True story. We were going through the Bay Area, and the map was like, "There's a faster route." Bitch, we were on our way to Santa Cruz, but we went the long way, right? We went around, to the 101, the 580, 880 to the 101, all the good shit. Versus going through the Bay, going through the other way, East. I think it's what would that be? East Palo Alto area. Anyway, Highway 17, all the good stuff. So the map said there's a shorter way, and I'm like, okay, let's go. Bitch, it looked like a road. When I tell you that we're going down this road and we're going down into trees and shit, and it was a one-way road, and I said, oh, fuck no, bitch. I was hitting it, y'all. Like I said, no, fuck no. This is some hill have eyes. This some hills have eyes. This some girl, you getting stuck, nobody know where you're at. Another thing too, GPS was fucking up. Like, so there was no reception. I was like, ooh, girl, this is how people go missing. Like, I literally was telling this to my sister. I was like, this is how people go missing because of this. Like, GPS, like, oh, go here. There's another route. It's quicker. Bitch, when I tell you, then when we look back, y'all, when I look back, like what we went to, girl, we were on the other side of a mountain, but like deep down. So anything could have happened. Then we end up coming out of that. So I was like, that's creepy as fuck to even think about it. And I think about that a lot. Like, that's how a lot of people go missing. A lot of people, like, they can't be found because they get lost and they get stuck. And then someone comes on and say, hey, you need help? Yeah, sure. Then they don't see them again. Like Texas have a lot of missing people because of that. You know, any place with a lot of desert or open space, people go missing there because of that. So I'm like, oh, some freaky shit to even think about that, honey. Ooh, freaky, very freaky. Mm, yes. McDonald's nickname is Frankenfoods. Ooh, is that what it is? Because they kill you? Ooh. So the desert is the upper lower alchemizing. Come on in here. I know that's right. Yes, it is. Abaddon, a demon, is in the desert. Yes, honey. We know about Abaddon. Yes, honey. We didn't really go over Abaddon, Larry. We didn't talk about Abaddon because that could have been connection to the Bible. We know that Abaddon. Oh, come on in here. We know about Abaddon. Yes. We know about that spirit. Yes. GPS is not always reliable. Oh, who you telling, Lady K? Girl, girl, that's how I'm like, I'm going to ride. I know. I don't care how slow it gets. Listen, they will have you up in the middle of nowhere. That's what I said, girl. Yeah, certain parts of Southern California is clear routes. Other parts it's like, wait a minute, I got to go through there to get there. Like, honey, that's why there's a lot of witchery that take place in California because there's a lot of hidden places here. We even got a place called Hidden Hills here. But in the area that I'm in, when I tell you that there's a lot of back roads and open fields and oh girl, just creepy as hell. And to even go into like you see abandoned cars and you see crosses and stuff with memorials for people. And I'm like, damn. And I remember even like the other night I was going somewhere. Where did I go? And GPS was like, oh, go this way. It's quicker. Of course, I'm like, okay, well, it won't be that bad. Bitch, when I tell you, honey, it was potholes all on the fucking road. When I tell you that my phone didn't work for like 7.5 miles, it didn't work at all. And the whole time where I was going, y'all, no street lights. It was nighttime, of course. Well, it was almost getting night when I started, but it was night when I was doing it. It was no street lights, and y'all, it was just myself and my car. I was on the phone with Julie, and I said, "Ooh, this is some creepy shit." Like literally, like I can feel like demonic energy. And I said, this is the place where people go missing or they do their stuff here and they take them somewhere else. Like literally, I'm feeling that. Like, oh, hell no, I got to go. And it was so heavy that I was feeling it from my stomach to my throat. I was like, oh no, honey, I got to go. Creepy as fuck. And then to top it off, oh, in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. To top it off, I saw a fucking coyote, and the coyote was to the top of my motherfucking hood of the car. And I said, bitch, is that a fucking coyote? What the fuck is that? Because that bitch ran fast. And you know, coyotes, they run fast. You never seen a coyote, bitch? Girl. They run fast through the fucking vineyards and the orchard shit. I said, the fuck out of here. I said, no, bitch, I gotta go. Girl, and roadside assistance be taking forever right now, but I was just freaked the fuck out, y'all. I was so freaked out. When I got home, I took a nice little spiritual bath. I lit a candle. I was like, Nam Yoho Renge Cure, Nam Yoho Renge Cure, Nam Yoho Renge Cure, Nam Yoho Renge Cure. Honey, I was like, no, ma'am. And I would have saw something that ooh, yeah, mama, hell no. And I'm not creeped out by it. Once again, energetically, I didn't like that feeling. I was like, nope, we gotta go. We gotta go, honey. GPS is the devil. For places in South America, would that be the creepiest place there? For places like South America, would that be the creepiest place there? Wait, who? Would the rainforest be their creepy place? Oh, no. Mm-mm. The rainforests are very similar to the mountains. There's a lot of heavy angelic energy there. Um, I wouldn't say that. No. Now, maybe the places on the other side of the rainforest or the places that you would go through to get to the rainforest, yes. I don't see rituals like that being performed in rainforests. Like, I wouldn't see that. Maybe like in an island where they have no connection to outside world and there's cannibalism there, maybe something like that there. But I don't see people burying people, kidnap people and they're burying them in rainforests. I don't see that. Like I said, in my mind, I see a lot of deserts. I see a lot of, wooded places, not really foresty, but I guess where those horror movies where those trees are skinny and tall. They kind of look like pine trees. They might be called birch trees. Places like that, I see a lot of that going on because it's so open and the grounds look crazy, so nobody would know to check in those places. So that's why, like I said, there's things that we're going to be doing, okay, in the up and coming days and weeks to get insight on some things because I've been curious of a lot of stuff, and of course, I've not tapped into that energy because I want to do it freshly with you guys. Okay. Yes, honey. Georgia has some places you don't want to be after sunset. Oh, not even to mention with the sundown people too. With the like people think that the clutchy people, we'll say clutchy. People think that the clutchy people look like these people with the white face and shit on. They look like normal people. Okay. It's when they do their thing that they put that on. They look like normal people. So Georgia has a lot of that. Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, a lot of that. Okay, even going up, Kansas, going up into Indiana, Ohio, they have a lot of that type of demonic stuff, right? And we're gonna call it demonic because they have no compassion for life. Like that's yeah. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of that over there in Georgia. And we know that Georgia has a lot of energy that's connected to Mars there. Okay, there's a lot of Martian energy in Atlanta. That's why there's a lot of blood stuff there. If there's not blood sacrifices, there's people that have blood related diseases like lupus, sickle cell, and even HIV and AIDS. So there's a lot of heavy blood stuff in that area. Okay. And of course, you have places that are close to that are in like Florida, but they're still not connected with that frequency. Okay. Like Jacksonville, Amelia Island, all that good stuff. But yeah, Georgia, there's a lot of weird shit that happens in Georgia too. Like there would definitely be a trip that I would take to Georgia, different parts of Georgia, definitely different parts of Georgia. But yeah, there's a lot of tea there, a lot of old energy, like I don't want to be bothered type of energy. It kind of reminds me of Louisiana. Yeah, similar energy. Like I don't want to be bothered. Keep your ass over here. Don't come this way. We're gonna get you together. And they get people together. So not just the clue people, but you also have spirits that roam up over there. Now, of course, New Jersey is known to have secrets, or New Jersey is known to have, like the Jersey Devil and shit, but the Mothman. But I'm like, yeah, mama. Yeah, we know that over there near New Jersey and New York. We know there's an experimental place over there. Anyway, I won't even get into that. We know about that. So I'm like, yeah, that's not no demonic interdimensional being type of thing there. There was some type of project done and these things escaped. But Georgia, California, Utah, Wyoming, I mean, we could talk about all this. Wyoming, Montana, they have a lot of, um, interdimensional creatures over there that actually, present themselves and do some weird shit. Even to where people vanish and they're like, what happened to Tom? I don't know. But we found this here, and then people are blaming people like, oh, it was him. Yeah, there's some very heavy energy in these places right here. Um, Idaho, um, yeah, some very heavy energy, honey. Yes, honey, gators and pythons are waiting for you. Right? That's probably the scariest thing, huh? Yes, honey, those gators. Ooh, they creep me out. Somebody order some. There's a restaurant over here, Larry, that they sell gator meat. and frog legs. And I'm just like, girl, I don't care how fucking hungry I am, bitch. You can always eat a plant, a nut, or fruit, bitch. Like when people start talking about, I grew up eating possums, I grew up eating rats. I'm like, Mama, please stay your ass up over there, because that's not a culture thing, girl. You had hogs you can eat, like, girl, snails you can eat, but you rather eat a possum? Ooh, girl, yeah, no, ma'am. Mm-mm. And you eat the whole fucking lineage, because possum eats rats and mice. The possum eat dead carcasses. They eat mice. They eat rats. They eat ticks. So you're fucking that up already. Oh, girl. Anyway, so oh, yeah, just disgusting, Larry. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no gator meat. Ain't no frog legs, honey. My stepdad talk about them eating that growing up. Frog legs, gator, rat tails, and shit like. Yeah. Please keep that to yourself, honey. Okay. I'll eat noodles. Okay. Okay. Yes. With the rainforest. Okay, I already read that. Yes, honey. Yes, very healing. Very healing energy there. I like how the Japanese cremate their dead. Western side been late. Right? Yes, honey. We love the Japanese. But Georgia's all for it. Stone Mountain is nice as hell though. Well, Stone Mountain is where their energy is at. Are these spirits connected to the people there and now angry at them? Um, wait, I need you to clarify what do you mean by that, Jay? Atlanta has a lot of Scorpio energy for sure. That's why I said I hope I wasn't going in on Elijah, because he said he got Scorpio in 4 placements. And I'm like, we know that Scorpio energy is connected to the Plutonian energy. We know that Plutonian is the hell-like sphere. Anybody remember Art of Conjuring? We talked about that before. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of trickery going on there, a lot of deception going on there, a lot of demonic devil energy there. And I'm just like, mama. Going into the Scorpion, having a stinger and that type of thing. Yeah, mama. Yeah, honey. There's a lot of energy in Scorpio. Also, the freeness. We know that Scorpios are very free. Okay, very just open. So we know that there's a lot of DL people over there in Atlanta. A lot of DL thugs, straight thugs. You know, you know. Oh, Bella. Oh, she's trying to hide her cookie, y'all. Bella. Be- Bella. 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 Mama. I'm watching you. What are you doing that? She's trying to hide her cookie that we got from the pet store. It's an icing cookie, and she's trying to hide underneath the damn sheet. Yeah, listen, ma'am, don't try to hide underneath my damn sheet, girl. I don't want no damn crumbs in my damn bed. Y'all, here go Noodles right here, honey. Can you say hi to people? My little baby, my little tiny baby. He's so tiny. He's so tiny. My baby's so tiny. Come here, so mama can kiss you. Come here, so mama can. Yeah, we know there's a lot of tea over there, honey. I ain't got time for no creatures. I know that's right. Armadillos ain't nothing but a possum and a half shell, as Texas Mississippi used to say. And they eat it too, huh? They look alike. Armadillos look like possums. You're a Scorpio moon? Edibus, I'm looking right at you. You're a Scorpio moon? Uh-huh. In Georgia, are spirits over the territory connected to the people, like as their ancestors venerated, or worried with them, and the spirits are over the people now because they're on a lot of BS? I think there's a combination of both. So I think there are spirits that are naturally in Georgia. I think there are spirits that have been brought to Georgia. That's why I think there's a lot of clash of energy there. And then some people have actually awakened old spirits there. So in Georgia, there's a lot of, human, and anytime that anything like this is done, there's a lot of human blood rituals. I'll keep it there. Very similar to Southern California, even deeper between LA County and San Diego County. There's a lot of blood related rituals that take place along the coast. And that's why the energy is so heavy in these places. So I think it's a combination of all of it. Territory, spirits that like the natives, the indigenous people that are from these lands, and then old spirits. Because remember, I feel like everything deals with dimensional, and of course Atlanta's Atlanta, but of course Atlanta's connected to other points in this world, and those energies also live on the same plane. That's why we talk about ley lines, and we talk about spiritual connection, where places are connected to platonic plates and ley lines and stuff. You have the ability to pull that energy through based on where you're at. So a good example, well, I won't go into that, but yeah, you can do that. You can pull that energy up without even stepping there. Like, oh my God, I didn't know that this place is connected to Florida. So Florida is known for this magically. So let me see if I can conjure that energy. And you could, because it's connected, energetically. So yeah, it's a lot of TTT with that, honey. Hey, yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you, motherfucker. I'm watching you. Where Bella at? Come here so I can see you. Oh, there she go. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on here. Come on in here, Larry. Yes, Larry. Work would not work. Okay, worked with. I was gonna say warriored, but yes, worked with. So a combination of both. Atlanta is very close to um, where just like Florida is, it's the energies are very connected to the Caribbean and of course the coast of Africa. So there's a lot of ancient spirits that goes into Atlanta, Savannah in particular, because of that line that connects it, right? You know, um, so yes, old spirits as in other realm beings. Yes, yes, exactly. Yes. Exactly, Jay. Yes. Yes. And of course, I said that Washington and Oregon and Idaho also have the same place, which is true. Yosemite, even in California, these rainforest stuff, there's like portals to other dimensions and realms. Going into missing people 411. Y'all do your research on that. A lot of these places have like portals that you can't see. Unless, I mean, if you're someone like me, like you could see the energy, right? I keep telling y'all, like I can see with my physical eye energy, coming from mountains or whatever. Like I just know, oh, there's something not right with that area. And so even going into, like I said, something we're gonna do in the future, where I could see this stuff. So people who have this eye, we could see, okay, yeah, in this forest, I'm not going hiking by myself. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go hiking up that trail. Like, bitch, to go, like, yeah, like I said, there's trails that you can go hiking on that other people go hiking on. I think it's called alltrails.com, and you can see trails that people already hiked on. Stick with that. But go on new routes and shit where you're like, well, there's a mountain up there. Let's go hiking up there. Like, yeah, you could be going into energies and portals that people put in place that other realm, beings from other realms come through the travel through, and now you get stuck. So once again, I do feel like when it comes to missing people and people that vanish, that they're here, but they're not here. And that's like 411, that 411 missing type of files, it proves it. That people have went missing, they walked through a park, they started hallucinating, they don't remember nothing else, and they're found like 20 miles away. Or they're never found, but you can see their shoe. So it's like something is going on. Once again, being trapped in a space where you're here. You're here, but you're not here. You can see everybody, you can see everything, but you're stuck somewhere. Like being dead but alive. Like it's creepy to even think about. But shit like that take place. Atlanta, like I said, going up, even certain parts of California, going into Washington, going into Oregon, Idaho, just any place that's isolated but have energy there. And we'll leave it there. Seems like everybody in Atlanta is in the occult. There you go. Interesting you say that, Erebus. I literally saw a video of a so-called psychic, and I'm be done, y'all. Yeah, I need to go. There was a so-called psychic who was doing a video on a famous person's friend who's passed away. And she said this person was telling her that there was an underground world in Atlanta, but it's not just Atlanta, it's all over. That's where the club kids came from. And I told people this before. The club kids is an example of an occult. These people were summoning spirits, demonic beings. And you look up the club kids, you look up their stories. RuPaul was a part of that shit too. But they were summoning and they were channeling demonic spirits. And these demonic spirits was causing them to do certain things. And they were actually, committing crimes. And some of these people have been exposed for doing a crime, some people have not. And so once again, I won't really talk about it because of course, I feel like I'll be overstepping boundaries. But, that goes even to the Dorian Corys, and the Poes where they had a corpse a corpse was found in a trunk in an apartment that was dated, 20, 30 years back. Like all this goes into a cult type of stuff, right? So Atlanta, LA, San Francisco, Chicago, New York, Florida, Miami to be exact, Orlando. These places have underground places where people are doing shit like that, right? You call it black market parties, all this other good stuff, but that's what's going down. And so yes, there's a lot of people pulling energy and getting people together and you have the high up people who are public figures, and then they're getting people who are lower figures together, or they're hiring people that you'll never know, because that's the best way to get someone that you're trying to get right. And I'm not saying this to give you encouragement to do it, but it would be smart of you to get someone who no one has ever seen to do something for you, right? So that's what take place in like Atlanta and Chicago. And I told y'all those places are connected. Atlanta and Chicago have the same type of frequency, and there's another place that share the same type of frequency at these two places too, which have yet to be uncovered, even though Chicago was first. And then now they start bringing up Atlanta and how, people from Chicago went to Atlanta and they got taken out. So like I said, there's a lot of energies and occult, lower vibrational things that are taking place, and it deals with human blood. And it's creepy to even think about it. But this is why befriending people and keeping your protection up and just protecting yourself and having your ancestors come and protect you, you'll be good. Don't think about, come in, you're a singer, I wanted you to sing for me. Or, someone calling, hey girl, I've been watching you. Oh, really? Who are you? Well, you don't really know me, but you do know me. My name is blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what? How do you get my YouTube? I don't tag my videos. And they're like, honey, they all talk about you. Who is they? I mean, everybody. But who is they though, mama? Because I don't have that many followers. I don't deal with people like that. Well, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Now, if you're down to meet up, we can talk some more. Okay. Well, I'll fly you out here. Blah, like, yeah, mama. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're not playing that type of game, mama. You coming to me. You coming to me, mama. I don't invite me to no party. I ain't going to none of that. You come to me, because I had my experiences already in Northern California and Southern California. Bitch, I don't want to go to no fucking party, bitch. You coming or you not coming? There's some creepy shit over there. My family is from Georgia natively on the unbroken maternal side. I know that's right, honey. A lot of native. The real spirits there are African and native. Okay, the real spirits are shamanism and Congo magic. Those are the real energies there. Any other energies that is there are definitely brought energies. Yes, honey. Like governors and stuff. Oh, a lot of tea. Creepy. We're gonna do some videos on some stuff. We're gonna do some videos on some stuff when I'm able to, get up in that energy, because of course there's a process. But we're gonna touch a lot of stuff. I've seen stuff, I've heard stuff, spiritually, seen stuff, I've heard stuff physically, people saying stuff like, ooh. So that what was going on. Having out of body experiences, going into remote viewing sessions and seeing things. with your spiritual eye, like, yeah, even going into where you saw people and they look like one thing, and then you actually get to know somebody and they remind you of this thing that you saw spiritually. You're like, wait a minute, that's who that bitch is. And then come to find out they connect to this person, just creepy shit. So, like I said, if you are in Atlanta, you need to be very, very cautious. Yeah, very, very cautious, honey. And not just Atlanta, any major big city. Just be cautious, okay? And yeah, that's all I can say. Stay protected so you don't come across nothing, you don't stumble across something, because bitch, you gotta go too. You get caught in the middle, you dating men. I told you going into that R&B person, honey. The R&B person. Let me keep this to myself. A famous person, honey, that wanted me to do some work for them, love work. And honey, the person they wanted me to do work on was connected to some deep shit, honey. And I said, honey, I would love to be a part of it, but names cannot be dropped and connections cannot be made, because now, bitch, I know what you're telling me. I'm seeing spiritually what is going on, and now I will become a target. And anyway, that's all I would say, girl. There was a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit going on in that whole area, honey. Atlanta, Florida, New York, New Jersey. Okay. Like I said, you know, play with that if you want to. Atlanta is not for the weak. Atlanta is not for the weak, and it's not for the knowledgeable. Okay, you want to sit there, you want to play those games. Don't be playing those games down there in Atlanta. Don't those witches will shut you down. The witches of Atlanta will shut you down, honey. You go there and you think you're gonna play these little games. Same thing over there in LA too. Same thing in LA, girl. These girls be going out here thinking they're gonna do some shit. I'm coming in here and I'm gonna do some workings and I'm gonna okay. But they're gonna get you right together. Like, mama, you're stepping into some territory now, bitch. That's yeah. Like, this is not for you, sis. Atlanta, the same thing, girl. These girls are sitting here playing these little games, and I'm gonna be a little. Listen, how many spirituals you know from Atlanta that are actually publicly? And I'll leave that alone. That's it. Okay. Anyway, y'all, let me go. twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Once again, thank you guys for coming here, honey. And twospiritmystic at gmail.com. And y'all, I will see y'all again very, very soon. Okay. Thank you for coming by here, honey. We had a very, very good conversation in this early AM. And yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all again very, very soon. Okay. Bye for now.